Hello everyone, and welcome back to the System Magic Twitch stream for our Wednesday evening constructed stream, where by popular demand, we are playing GURK in Standard, and we are joined by special guest, friend of the stream, Pro Tour, top 8 competitor, and one of the strongest Magic players in the game right now, Jason ILTG. Welcome to the stream, Jason.
Hello, I'm very happy to be here again, playing GURK again. This may or may not be my pet deck.
And hey, Easy Media, thanks for the gift subs! Hype train incoming! Great to... Oh, Jason's very quiet.
It's because the desktop audio is slow, yeah.
Test.
Okay, wait.
We're fixing it.
Okay, now try saying something, Jason.
Test.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Should I be a normal volume now?
I think it's slightly louder than we are, so let's move it like 1 or 2 notches down. Okay,
yeah, I think you're right.
Better. Everyone says better. Okay.
I mean, Greg and I are staring at the decibel meters, so
yeah,
probably we're the best equipped to assess the situation.
Awesome. So Jason,
decibel.
Tell us a little bit about what this last weekend was like from your end?
Well, I mean, I went into the weekend being like, I'm good at limited, so I got that covered. This is like a fairly interesting format. I think I should be pretty good at it. Well, I have a broken standard deck, and it's my pet deck that I've been playing forever. It's Slogurk. So, like, I just think I'm going to win, and I kind of did. So,
woo!
Yeah.
What was your limited record? Did you...
My limited record was sadly only 4-2, so I must defer to the limited specialist on the stream here. Greg.
I wasn't trying to, like,
6-0 Greg.
That wasn't an attempt to be a dagger. I was just curious.
Well, Greg, why are you just daggering Jason about its limited record, like, left and right? Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
It's kind of uncalled for, if I'm being honest.
Losses, you should be embarrassed.
I mean, to be fair...
That's like how many games of limited I lost, I mean...
You are aware that last time I had a 4-2 limit record, it went pretty well for me.
Yeah. Did you 2-1-2-1 or did you
3-0-1-2? My second deck was awful.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. My second deck was pretty bad.
I also 3-0-1-2'd. My first second deck wasn't that bad, but my first deck was a bit of a beater.
Can you tell us a little bit about what your first deck was like for those who aren't in the know?
I'm certainly one of those.
So for those who don't know, my first deck, I went Pack 1, Pick 3, Archive Trap. That's the Mill 13. And then Pack 1, Pick 4, Slick Shot Lockpicker. That's the like Snapcaster Mage, like flashback as well. So already I had Splinter Twin, but in the first 4 picks of the pack. And then Pack 3, Pick 1, I opened my pack. I see 2 cards that are rares. One of them is Jace. I pass that Jace and end up wheeling it Pack 3, Pick 9. The reason I passed the Jace was because the card I took over it was another Archive Trap.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I saw a discussion about this pick, yes.
Yeah.
It's quite... It's very weird that this happened, in my opinion. But obviously, it was to Jason's benefit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how I got a Pack 3, Pick 9 Jace. But I was certainly very happy to kill 3 opponents by using Jace -6, copy Archive Trap.
Yeah, it's like, it almost feels like an overcorrection or something weird happened.
Yeah.
Like, people were like, this isn't a broken Planeswalker, so maybe it's not playable.
Yeah.
But that's a really, I think, not correct.
I mean, I think Jace going 9th pick is late for it, but not, like, insanely late. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I like Jace.
Think it's pretty
I'm a
late.
Jace lover and limited, but, like...
Well, and
maybe I'm biased.
Constructed? Ooh, spicy.
Sorry, go on.
I may be biased because my only experience casting Jason Limited is -6ing it and Archive Trapping my opponent twice. But I think Jace is a pretty good Planeswalker.
Yeah.
I think I would expect it to go like 4th.
Yeah.
At the latest.
I agree with 4th.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Okay, so Jason, can you tell us a little bit about this deck that we're playing?
Yes. Oh boy, I can.
What a deranged question.
So
That's not a deranged. Some people come to our stream and don't know what's going on. Okay?
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, so Slogurk Legends is a busted deck in Standard. It is the best thing to be doing. It is the biggest end game, well, with like quite a lot of resilience. And you also get to, play a bunch of cheap spells because you're just playing a bunch of cheap legends that all engine with each other, combine to be greater than the sum of their parts, and just eventually nothing any of your opponents can do ever matters. Like one thing I recently compared it to was like, if you've ever experienced having a Hullbreaker horror in play, that is what Slogurk endgame feels like without having to like pay 7 mana for a card, because like you bounce all their permanents with Odawara, or like all their non-land permanents with repeated Odawaras, and you counter all their spells with repeated Urtais, and they can't actually do anything to get out from under your lock. And then in addition to that, now we have a combo in the deck, an infinite combo. Famously in the past, this deck has had infinite combos, but they've generally been bad infinite combos. Like CFT putting Ludovic into their deck, not because it was an infinite, and I think not quite realizing it was an infinite, just because it was like a card, and then people being like, wait, is this an infinite? But it never comes up.
Yeah.
Whereas like this infinite actually does come up.
There you Ludwig to have a second Rona is how that's infinite.
Yes.
I mean, famously Ludwig is mana fixing, so with Plaza. And hey Min, welcome to the stream.
Famously Ludwig's mana fixing is a slightly deranged comment.
That was a long time stream bit.
I'm
when
aware.
We played Esper Legends. We always said Ludwig.
Only the real fans will understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, so here now, instead of having to pay 2 mana plus 5 mana and having a Rona in your yard and playing like a bad 2 mana legend that doesn't really do anything, instead you get to play uncommon banger Honest Rutstein, better than the old Rutstein, because it gets you, it's a Gravedigger that gets back a creature and also makes everything cost 1 cheaper for some reason. I don't understand this card and why it's so pushed, but it's like really pushed for an uncommon.
Mm-hmm. It also is immune
so
to
yeah,
no
this
more
just
lies.
lets you.
Yes.
That's what's made outside.
Yes, because it's honest. It does not tell lies. That is true. That's an important fact about it. If your opponent casts no more lies on your honest Rustine, you should call a judge.
Yeah, and if they cast no more lies on old Rustine, you actually get to resolve honest Rustine.
It just like transmutes, you know?
Oh yes, of course.
So Andrew
but yeah, this deck is.
Well, I was just going to say, Andrew likes to harp that all that matters when it comes to a deck is its matchup spread.
Oh yeah, I do like to harp that.
What are some matchups that you're really excited to see across the table when you're playing GURK?
So, you know how in the past you've registered decks that played with decks that you've been calling no bad cards GURK? I would call this no bad matchups GURK.
Wow.
Because GURK has no bad matchups.
Okay.
Famous.
A bold claim.
Which is of course hyperbole. There's some especially respectful builds of like Esper Esper midrange or like Control can be bad, or like maybe even Golgari midrange could be like a bad matchup in like 45-55 cents. But like there's the scariest ones are definitely like Convoke and Esper, which are generally hovering around the 50-50 range, but there's a lot of room to skill diff against Esper definitely, and it depends a lot on the Esper build too. Whereas the best matchups are like mostly like the decks that are trying to go big but are worse at it than you, like Temur Analyst and Domain, because like they're slow and don't really interact with you that much, whereas you get to interact with them in quite a meaningful amount, and you get to take advantage of them being slow to like really set up and just have a better late game than they do.
All right. Are there any big adjustments to GURK if you were going to have to play the tournament again that you would suggest making?
Of course, the hyperbolic answer. And sorry for all the hyperbole. I know you're.
Well, I don't sense any hyperbole. I only sense truth.
Wait, someone should check the bot.
Should we check
sure that there's
the
no
bot?
hyperbole.
Yeah. We have a little bot that'll check. Hold on.
Greg wrote it from scratch.
Yeah. Oh, no hyperbole.
Nice.
None. Everything you said has been genuinely true and serious. Wow, nice.
You love to see that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then in that case, the absolutely true statement is that I would change nothing. The list is perfect.
Wow.
Nice. I think or I guess to clarify a bit, I think there are a lot of close decisions, and like there was a lot of like variation in like Sanctum's lists with a bunch of people judging like slightly different things, mostly around like some flex slots in terms of legends, and like those I still don't know like exactly what the right answer is. I think a lot of the decisions like that a lot of people were making were like pretty defensible, and the one strong thing that I feel about is that Tiny Bones should be in your deck, which not everyone was playing. But like I don't really have an opinion between like Goose Mother, Aclazotz, Shieldred. I think that the combo slot is worth it, but I don't feel that strongly. And I think that Vial Smasher is the best combo slot, but I feel even less strongly about that. So yeah, like there's a few swaps in the last like 3 slots of the deck that I could see making, but like nothing that I would say I was definitely wrong about this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I sort of, to be honest, still think GURK is in a spot where there's like a few bad cards in the deck, if I'm being honest. Like, and I think this contributes to why no one agrees on what exactly those cards should be. Because there's sort of a bunch of obvious good cards.
Yeah.
And then like people are like, well, I don't know, you could play these ones, and then 4 random legendary creatures of some sort.
Yeah, often second Titania. Yeah, Tiny Bones joined up, I believe, is not something we really seriously considered. But Ellis Ilkor does it. And then Vran, look, we know it says it triggers only once each turn. You have to do a loop that involves Otawara-ing your own Vran as a part of the process. It's actually not as hard to implement as it sounds. But I feel like everyone always sees Vran and is like, actually, it's only once a turn. And it's like, oh, we know. But the good thing about Vran is with Runstein and play, it only costs 1 mana. So, that's pretty nice.
Well,
yeah.
Which isn't true.
It's like the easiest to cast of the 3 is the main. That's the main upside.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that's the axis that they should really be evaluated on to start with, to be honest. Like, in fact,
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm pretty worried that you don't want to make things more elaborate. Like, doesn't it mean that you would... Well, I guess it depends on which loop you mean. My understanding is that there are at least some loops where having Vran instead means you must have a Slogurk instead of not needing a Slogurk. But maybe I'm misunderstanding.
Yes, like that is the reason why I ended up thinking that Vial Smasher is better than Vran. Because like there are extraneous things you need sometimes. But
you don't need to produce mana to bounce Vran because you tap Vran for blue, bounce it, tap Rona for black, play Vran, untap Rona, and it didn't cost anything. Like you're back to where you just were before.
Yeah.
And then you have to use a Slogurk in the process, which is also mana neutral, to get back.
Yeah, there's a whole thing you can do with like doing a lot of actions that don't cost any mana and don't make any mana, and you end up with a lot of things moving around to different zones.
Yeah.
It's kind of a card-changing zones angle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, I think it's time to bat.
I think the thing about...
Wait, I want to state that we're playing a Vorinclex meme for content.
Yes.
And everyone should be aware of that. We're trying to gather some data here.
Yes.
Additionally, we may or may not be playing a Vial Smasher meme for content. We're also trying to gather some data.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay.
I suspect that you should never play a combo slot on Arena because you can never actually combo on Arena. That is my suspicion, but I have not actually tried this, so...
Well, wait. I gotta bring this up. So, okay, I've been playing some GURK in various standard related testing that I've begun for the RCS last week.
Casually GURKing,
Well, I'm exploring many things, but obviously it'd be a fool not to explore GURK.
Yeah.
And, okay, my observation is that when I play GURK, even if I put a Vial Smasher in my deck and look for opportunities combo, I never see them.
Yeah.
And it's happened to me enough to the point that I'm not sure if the problem is me or GURK. Like, maybe I'm not seeing the lines, or I'm not playing the game to reach the line. I'm not sure. So I'm hoping that over the course of the stream, we'll reach some spot, and regardless of whether we actually execute successfully, Jason will just be like, you can combo here. And I'll be like, oh, I didn't realize that.
Nice.
Or Jason will say, you should make this play this turn so we can combo next turn. Something like that. Maybe none of that will happen, but I am somewhat hoping that's the case.
I suspect that there are definitely lines that you're missing because of the sheer number of times during like internal Sanctum testing, like people were playing like a match with GURK and I was like, I think that's lethal when they drew for turn. and like other people did not necessarily realize this.
Well, right. Like I'm very open to that.
They're like, yeah. With regards to the bad cards thing, I think I like somewhat agree with you that like to some extent, Aclazotz, Shieldred, Vorinclex, Goose Mother, these are all kind of like bad cards that are like good in mid-range matchups or something. But the one card I will defend as a good card is Tiny Bones the Pickpocket. Tiny Bones is so good.
Yeah.
I love being a 5-color Legends with deck with Rafine. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Casting bats to clear the way for your spells, very fun. I've done that a lot. And in my winning against Jason, like, I played Tiny Bones, and it was so strong. Like, Jason had the nut draw and just, like, couldn't do the nut draw because I was threatening, like, cut down your Rona, attack with Tiny Bones, cast your Rona. Like, now Jason still won the game, but, you know, it was definitely very awkward from its perspective. So.
Yeah, I'm a Tiny Bones skeptic.
Wow.
I think it's bad, but I'm not sure.
Andrew hater.
Well, I don't know. If it helps,
I hope we get some good Tiny Bones moments.
You know that after winning the PTQ, Jacob may have asked me, "Why did you scam me into playing Tiny Bones?"
I see.
He may have said, "Quote: This card seems unplayable."
Wow.
So keep that in mind.
Did he cast any Rafines though?
Well, I would guess if he had, his opinion might have been different, but I don't know for sure.
Rafine's really good in our deck. You can't play it because of the mana, but like, you know. Anyway, I think you're piloting, right?
Oh, I guess, okay, yeah, I can pilot. I suspect I've played more of this deck on Arena than Greg has, but I don't know for sure. Okay, well this seems fine.
The nut draw.
Not sure about the nut
draw.
Yeah,
this is famously any hand. Well, so, and therefore a keep.
I mean, I do like that it's any hand, certainly. Yeah, Attila is certainly a Tiny Bones of sorts. Huh. I assume I'm just supposed to jam it. I guess with Rusting Hand, that not jamming would be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it would be very nice to, like...
Kumano's a bit unfortunate, but...
Yeah. Well, that's what I don't like. But, okay, well, this is fine.
Oh. Yeah. Like, sometimes that just happens.
Alright, and I guess I should just Rusting it back. Why not?
Yeah?
Yeah!
Seems like...
See, wouldn't Tiny Bones be great here? Just like as a 1-mana thing, you could play against your mono-red opponent and just trade off?
Yeah, I'm not sure I would describe the problem with Tiny Bones as its situation against mono-red. But...
Wow, main deck Forge, huh?
Yeah, that's really weird, but it sure is embarrassing against us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess I could play GURK into land Channel Boseiju, something like that.
No, not really, because you only have one
mana
green source.
Yeah, in fact, you should go GURK into Channel Takanuma, I think.
No, okay. My opinion here is play Odawara into Rona, Channel Boseiju on their turn, maybe?
Yes.
I guess maybe you just don't need to worry about the Forge is the other
I'm really
answer.
not very concerned.
That might be true.
Well, sure, but...
Yeah, that's fair.
Should we still do this, though?
I mean, do you want to hold the... Would you rather... No, I guess we would... Never mind. Because we could, like, Legend roll the Boseiju.
No, okay.
To hold the Odawara.
No, you definitely want to keep the Boseiju in hand, I think. And Legend roll only gives you more green mana.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
True.
I think
the line Jason's
I think you
great.
just want to GURK into... Wait, no. I think I'm convinced by the GURK into Channel Takanuma line. Because, like, the...
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, the Forge just, like, doesn't really do anything here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I just... Rona into...
You can also maybe bait...
Yeah, I'm not sure I buy it, but I'll obviously defer to the experts. By which I mean
you
Jason...
can attack. I'm not sure that Ratsine's going to block anything, but...
It does not look like it's going to block.
I think it's good to keep the...
Okay, yeah, keep it back.
I think it's good to keep the option. Like, you might block a Kumano.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I started stopping there keep when I thought we might besiege them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might also get them with like they might like go for a removal spell on GURK and you just channel Takanuma in response.
Love getting them.
Greg is always talking about getting them.
What a weird mono red build.
Well, I mean, I think it's the normal build that there's just main deck Forge.
Is Mirex stock?
I mean, Mirex? Yeah,
Oh,
I don't think Mirex is
weird.
stock. They
Okay,
usually just
never
play
mind.
Foundry, is that Mishra's Foundry?
This does have the potential to be quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, this is why I think I'm a fan of of blocking.
Yeah.
I do like blocking. Okay.
Oh,
so
maybe
they're
you'll
going
get
for
him.
this.
Ooh, can we get him?
I mean, it's 5, so getting him's hard. We should definitely do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it seems kind of deranged to not do it.
Aw, boo.
Unfortunate.
Well, if I get them, do you mean get back Takanuma and do nothing else? Because in that case, we kind of got him.
Well, okay,
kind
you
of
should at
getting
least
them.
block with Inti.
Yeah, this block seems probably right. I know they get a 1-mana spell,
Yeah.
but I guess maybe it could be Kumano. The Rusting in play is pretty valuable. They have 1 card. I think I like this block.
think. Yeah. Also, I think Arena stops are telling us they don't have anything, but
Oh, that's probably true. And so I think Rusting's not supposed to block, but it's sort of debatable.
I think you keep the Rutstein around. It's close though.
Yeah, I agree.
Can you mute them?
No, I'm good actually. Oh, sorry. Let me hit them with the hello.
Common Tiny Bones W.
Wait, is it? Are we even doing that?
You get to add 3. You get to add 3 different creatures to the board this turn. Isn't that so good?
I mean, should I even do that?
And then you get to cast their. I mean, I don't know. You get to cast their Fugitive Codebreaker next turn.
Yeah, I guess it's probably better to play this in
That
Channel
seems-
Takanuma, but it's
that
not
seems-
crazy to Channel Takanuma.
I'd play it.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'd play it.
And should I hit them for 3 now? I guess not.
I think no, because like I
Yeah.
think the thing you want to trade off on this board state is the Rutstein,
You're
right?
definitely right.
Like you'd rather keep your other things in play.
Wait, you might need to stop.
I have it.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I can just do it now, though.
Sure.
I like to say that I have no ability to predict what arena will or not resolve when I hit Resolve All.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, hitting Resolve All will cause arena resolve some.
That is just true.
Yeah, that sounds pretty true of Arena in general.
So wait, what sweet bangers are we gonna cast out of their bid?
Oh no.
Codebreaker? That's pretty nice. Forge?
Fugitive-
Forge isn't very good, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does seem nice.
Fugitive Codebreaker does work with Inti, notably.
Okay,
it,
so-
it discards your hand, which will trigger Inti.
So I'm just going to cut this down, attack with both, and cast Codebreaker.
Yeah, I think so. Can you disguise it?
Seems good.
there-
I believe you can cast it face down.
Okay.
They will know what it is intuitively, but
Yeah.
Oh,
They're off it.
wow.
Tiny Bones causes the concession.
That was a very aggressive concession.
I think they were unhappy with how slowly we were fighting.
Yeah, they need to deal with that.
Yeah.
common Tiny Bones W, tilting people off the face of the earth.
I think maybe
Yeah.
it was my hello that really put them over the edge.
I mean, I agree we were only playing medium slow, but we're streaming. It's hard to go fast while you're streaming.
Should we have picked a more GURK-themed avatar?
We're Titania!
Well, okay, it's time for more Tiny Bones
Titania is
data.
very GURK themed.
I mean, my understanding
Nice.
of Jason's algorithm is that if your
Get
hand has
'em.
Relic of Legends, you always keep them out of the other cards.
Yeah. Also, if your hand has any cards,
I
you
think-
always
I
keep
think
them
you
out of
were-
the cards.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I had to take some mulligans in the
I think
tournament.
this.
I did mulligan 7 lands once.
For the
and
record,
I
I-
wasn't sure if it was right.
I think this is a turn 2 tiny bones.
Yeah, I agree.
situation.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's Xander's.
Yeah, that lets you cast Rona.
Yeah.
And
Well,
like
'cause I don't
you don't
wanna
need
have to play
the
Aurora.
double Yeah.
Wow.
Are we somehow in the best of 1 queue? I guess our last match was only 1 game.
That's
so that's
true.
evidence towards that.
And I assume I should play out the Proving Ground, even though I could imagine winning cycle at this game.
I would play it.
I think you I think it's very, very close.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I like playing it.
Okay.
Just like so many lands that we draw are spells anyways, right? So like we don't need this one to be a spell necessarily.
Okay, I think we should block. Is that controversial?
I think like it's really bad to block if we draw a 2-drop, right?
Yeah.
Well, agreed. But if we draw a 2-drop, we might be happy anyway.
But also, if we draw a kill spell, it's very bad to block.
That's true.
Because we could just, like, take their
Yeah.
thing. Felden is a legend.
I mean, we could take it, if you guys want to take it. I'm not sure.
I think
I
I
would-
want to take
I think I would take it.
All right. Well, it sounds like the experts agree. Also, Greg thinks it's right.
Uh-huh.
Anyways,
Hmm.
well, I guess I'm going to play Blooming Martian Relic of Legends. Because I have no other plays.
Yeah.
Nice. I love when we have no other plays.
I mean, you could always channel Odawara, but I would not recommend it here.
Mm-hmm.
I think now I want to block, perhaps.
I mean, that's reasonable, although I don't know that we'll have the opportunity.
That is fair. Wait, Teamer Analyst is cheaper than Mono Red? Really?
Oh, that's probably true. Team Morales is dirt cheap.
Aren't the Nissas very expensive?
Yep.
And no other card?
Yep.
Nice.
I think, like, no card is over $2 sans Nissa.
Wow. Oh, on Arena. I guess that's true.
Well, I also think it's true IRL, is my understanding.
So sad.
Yeah, I mean, that's a beat, but I guess I'm going to play Plaza Go. It doesn't seem like there's really a logic for anything else.
Yep.
I mean, we could,
Yeah.
like, Urtai something,
can
go for something.
Kill
and
their
lose.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like the part of the plan that where we lose, or?
Mm-hmm.
No, I do enjoy that part.
Yeah, I thought that part was particularly inspired.
Yeah.
It's good to have a wider range, you know.
Hey, Nicole, thanks for the subscription!
Okay, so I guess I can eat that Swiss spear.
Yeah.
So we kill what, like,
Maybe kill the Felden.
could be the Felden. That seems pretty reasonable.
Like, kill Felden, blocks the spear.
Yeah. And then go for third of one of the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Presumably, it's just a 2-1, right? It doesn't have like trample or anything, the Codebreaker, so like it's just better to kill the Swift Spear.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. We're cooking now.
Common Tiny Bones
I'm
W.
in a Tiny Bones W.
Wait, okay, quick discussion.
Uh-huh.
Name any other card the Tiny Ones could be that would not be better in this situation. Anyone.
Okay.
Name it.
Mm,
The defense rests.
Liliana.
Wait, Liliana, wouldn't Liliana be kind of great here? We just cast it and make them sack this?
I like Emrakul the Aeon Storm.
Well, notably, like if if it hadn't been a Tiny Bones, it wouldn't have been in play, right? And it wouldn't have already traded off, and we wouldn't have been able to get it back with Retsy.
Well, like,
So,
I
like,
guess it depends on what it would have been.
Honestly, no, I cannot.
Well, like, I don't know.
But like, I don't know, it would have been like a Vorinclex or something.
Well, it
right.
might have been a Goose Mother.
Yeah.
Goose Mother would have been.
I think Goose Mother would have been massively better.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, technically you tapped slightly wrong and could have.
Oh,
held
that's a
up
Plaza? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
For what
Sorry.
it's worth.
I let the auto tapper
Yeah.
get me. You're definitely right.
But I don't think it's gonna matter. Also,
So, what's our plan here?
I think I would like to block with creatures that are not tiny bones.
Yeah, I'm with you. And then, am I Odawaring anything?
I don't think you're Odawaring anything proactively. I think
Yeah.
like Odawara to save tiny bones from removal or something is nice.
Well, I won't have that option after I block with 2 things.
Oh, that's true. Well,
think I'd
you
still
you
do
will
it.
if they like try to go for it pre-combat.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you just like this block?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
I like
I think
this
that's the
block.
best block.
Well, 'cause
The
we
other
could,
thing
like-
is Odawara like helps you against monstrous rage, which
Yeah.
might be what they have.
Okay, they passed
Or just
priority. I mean,
nothing.
the only thing I could do here is bounce like Urtai or something, but I guess that's pretty anemic.
I think that's anemic.
Yeah, okay, I guess we
Yeah,
should
You
I
could
don't like
bounce
that.
Kumano,
Like
but I don't think that's
No. Okay, I like your guys'
no,
language. Let's
you can also bounce the creature land after they animate it to block your tiny
Yeah.
bones.
Sure, yeah. Alright, Tiny Bones, it's your time to shine. And I guess we can cast a 2-drop after we cast Odawara, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Do we want Felden? Because Felden can't block.
I think we want Furtive Codebreaker.
Okay, sure.
I agree with that.
Okay,
I don't know whether we're allowed to cast face down or not.
And I think
We can.
nice.
I don't think you can face down it.
No, I
It
can't.
seems like
Oh,
it's
I mean, like,
letting us.
I don't think we want to.
Oh.
Why not?
Yeah, but I don't think we want to, is my claim. Sorry.
But why?
Because then you can't hold up Odawara.
Oh, I mean, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's fair. You know what? Fair point.
I think we should morph it anyway.
Nice.
Yeah, fair point.
Also, it's for the content.
How do you feel about if you're morphing it? Oh, actually, the thing is, like, if you morph it, you kind of have to block with it, right? Like, there's no way that you're going to be able to
Yeah, I
just
want to play
not
it for
block
2. I agree.
right?
Oh, wait. Okay. Hold on. Then I'll just do this. Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it. Why does it really want to tap my Plaza?
It's fine. You're not gonna have Plaza up.
I guess that's true, yeah.
But
Well, not with this auto tapper, you know. Do I want to bounce that? That seems like a reasonable thing to bounce.
I think so.
My worry is that if you bounce it, they're not going to attack.
Oh, that is a worry.
This may be a strange worry,
No, I think it's a legitimate
but like I
worry.
kind of want to get in another tiny bounce hit, you know?
Yeah, I think Jason's right. We like let them go to combat so that they attack with Kumano.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just block Kumano.
Yeah.
And then we can even just bounce it on their end step, weirdly. Right?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Okay, I think this play is a clear small
and
improvement.
just like time walk them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Is it time to play the thing face down now?
I think so. How many spells are in your graveyard? Like, how much does it cost to flip it face up? Notably, can you do it this turn?
1.
1. So no.
No.
1. Okay, probably not. Okay, but it does block a 1/1.
Yes.
Famously.
Yes. You love to block a 1/1. And I guess I'll play the Relic out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it taps out a Plaza, but it just seems right.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, it is...
Like,
it's
if they have a
real beat.
removal spell, like, they might even need to remove your face down.
Oh, there's time with that.
I think we should block, but
Yeah, I kind of think so too.
I would block.
Because next turn we can play it face down and flip it up as well. If we get to hit.
yeah.
Which I understand isn't like guaranteed or anything. Well, the thing about this is that would have killed us had we not blocked.
Yeah.
Also, it kills us here.
Yeah.
Yes, unfortunate.
Man. Well, to be fair about that game, Tymones was great. Also, we lost.
Uh-huh.
Data inconclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Do we have any, like, nice ones in our sideboard for mono red?
Titania?
Ooh, that's a nice one. I guess this cut down.
Titania, yeah.
This long goodbye.
Also Long Goodbye. Also Path of Peril.
Yeah, that all sounds pretty reasonable, but what else can we cut?
Vial Smasher.
Oh, I love that as a cut.
I generally, yeah. You do not want to combo versus mono red, and I would cut like a swamp or cavern in this matchup. I think.
That makes sense. With all this black removal, it seems like cavern might be the worst one.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure of that.
No, Turn the Earth is not good.
The main thing is cavern is technically Titania sources.
Oh,
but...
that's a good point. Okay, we can cut swamp.
I think Turn the Earth is not good in this matchup. Like, this is not really a burn. They're not really burn their creatures. Like, you want to remove their creatures, not just gain life.
Yeah, see, the reason I think we should
Titania is good because it removes their creatures from attacking you.
Yeah.
The reason I think we should cut Vial Smasher from this matchup is that their deck contains lands and spells. Anyways, I mean, this is the worst hand ever. Should I keep?
Wow, it doesn't even have blue?
Yeah, I understand that.
Oh no, I think you should mulligan. What do you think, Jason?
I think you mulligan this.
Nice. Okay.
We got him.
If Jason says mull, I'm firing it off. It's just not even close.
Yeah.
If Jason says keep, that provides no information.
Wow, a sneaky this is
Of course.
if I've ever seen one.
So I took Xander's Lounge, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think you play turn 1 Proving Ground.
Yeah, I think so too, although certainly that could punch us.
Yeah, I mean, it's only punishing if they play literally a Swift Spear, right?
Ooh.
Because like those are the only 2 drops they have are Swift Spear and Kumano.
Sometimes they have Phoenix Trick even now, but
wow.
Really? Really?
Well,
I don't believe.
Phoenix Trick was registered at the
I don't believe our arena opponents.
So I'm gonna play
What?
this, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I take back everything I said.
Oh, sorry.
What? How do you feel about not? Okay.
I'm sorry. It might.
I was gonna say, how do you feel about not playing that? Because
we're gonna take 3.
Yeah, because like it gives them the ability to like play like Swift Spear plus Shock. You know.
Yeah.
It's mostly fine.
Anyway, cut it down.
Well, I assume I shouldn't attack and loot, right? That's too aggressive.
I want to attack and discard Titania.
Right.
To try to hit our land drop first shielded.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of what I wanted. But I was concerned that like we could just like wait on that a little bit.
Yeah.
But the thing is the counter might matter, like as a blocker. Alright, we missed.
That's okay.
Oh, apparently my audio and video is desynced, according to Jesse Fuller Music in chat. Not sure what's going on with that.
Well, it is possible it's our fault, but if so, I'm not sure we know how to fix it.
Yeah.
Is the bad news. So
It's okay. Just don't pay attention to me. I'll just cover my mouth.
Ooh, that's good content.
oh my god. Alright. So should I respond to this by killing one of their things?
Probably.
Yeah.
Like, if it's Kumano, then I should kill it now so this goes to the graveyard.
I guess the... Yeah. I assume it's Kumano, right? Like, Swift Spear doesn't get that big.
Yes, I think so. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, look, and as we all know, no one here is a witch. Keep that in mind. Nobody. There are none. If you thought there were some, you're wrong. There aren't any.
Okay, but they are punishing us, to be fair.
Yeah, that is a beat, for sure. Are we supposed to try and, like,
Are we
race?
attacking?
We might win it.
Shielded does attack for 6 per turn.
Yeah. And, like, we're only, like, that thing has menace, right?
Yeah, we can't really block. I think we should attack.
Jam.
Yeah, I would attack.
Well, I think if this didn't have Menace, this would be wrong. But given that it does, it seems right. I'm also not sure it's that likely to work.
I agree.
Yeah.
Common mulling to 6L.
Yeah, that's fair. We should have capped.
I mean, I don't know if the hand we kept would have beaten this, to be fair.
Oh, I don't think it would have, yeah. Okay, well, it seems like I kind of can't attack now.
I agree.
Alright.
It's okay. They can't flip their code breaker without dying.
That's a good point.
Pretty soon, at least.
Well, I guess they actually could, but, you know.
Yeah.
Wow, Lithomantic Barrage.
I think we are deceased.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is not, like, the best Shieldred matchup, to be fair, CFT. Like, I think, like, Shieldred is amusingly not a mono red card. It is a black mid-range card.
Well, I think it's a domain card to some extent.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly think
To
it's...
some extent, yeah.
Like, I don't know. I kind of think it's weird to sideboard Shieldred because mostly I think it's pretty decent against everything.
Yeah.
And not that amazing anywhere.
Yeah.
So, like what's Shieldred's worst matchup?
I guess what I would say is, like...
The mirror.
Validator.
The mirror.
So,
Sure.
the reason why I don't... Okay, so here's my reasoning for why I like Shieldred as a sideboard card. Shieldred is a card that specifically is good when your opponent runs out of removal and like runs out of ways to deal with it, and it's like a low resource game, right? Those games happen more often post sideboard when opponents are bringing in hate, are more likely to tune towards beating your deck because how you beat Slogurk is by forcing them into a low resource game, right?
Well,
and
I do agree with that.
So that's why Shieldred will be better in post board games. And in fact, in pre-board games, Shieldred doesn't do that much because you're more often trying to do your thing. So like, it's not I think it's not actually good versus domain or like analyst pre-board. Like it might be good post-board versus domain, but like pre-board, you just would rather be doing more of your thing.
Well, I think the counter argument to that is that I just think you're not allowed to play more of the cards that do your thing. Like, you already play 4 of all of them. It's over, like, Goose Mother or something. Goose Mother isn't doing your thing. It's just a random card. Like, it's not like you can play more Inties, Relics.
Yeah, but, like, this is why I think, like, Aclazotz is more polarized in the good versus the mid-range, like, low-resource game stuff, which is why I like Aclazotz. And then Tiny Bones helps there while also, like, helping you do your thing by being a one-mana legend, which is why I like Tiny Bones.
Well, Tiny Bones is definitely a Game 1 card, I think. I mean, Tiny Bones makes a lot of sense as a Game 1 card. I just...
I feel like the fact that that thing doesn't have a throat when it's, like, all throat is upsetting.
Well, maybe if you're all throat, in a sense, you have no throat, you know?
Yeah, okay, good point, good point.
So...
Yeah.
I assume
You can't go for the throat. You could go for a throat.
Yeah, good point. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You really got me there. Is there a way to leave up Plaza?
Well, we can if we don't want to play both.
Well, no, I want to play both.
But that seems kind of deranged.
Okay, play both.
Yeah, I think you play both. I am personally ready to take 15 off the top from their Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
You do love to take a nice 15.
I beat this deck at the Pro Tour in the feature match area, but they didn't show it. It was very sad.
Unfortunate.
Well, that thing really does have a throat.
Yeah, well, all Snorses are like mostly throat. You can agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess punished. Am I supposed to not play Relic here?
I mean, I think you're not supposed to play Relic because if you draw into your Rut Scene, you would really like to have the Relic in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
As a card.
Well, our deck just famously does have 8 looters, sort of.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the sort of.
I think you're not really punished for. I think you're not really punished for killing the Bronco because, like, I think most of their things that don't have have throats also are cut downable.
That's
so,
true. Although Shieldred is
unclear.
Is a big one.
Well,
oh, do they play Shieldred? I didn't realize.
Yeah, they
do.
play 4 Shieldred.
It's in one of their other sub combos, kind of. Yeah, it's having an applause again because it just loves to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if this will really work, but it definitely is what we have to do.
Yeah.
And I might need to like double block.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we just pass.
I think I like double blocking.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're gonna double block Plaza Slogurk. They're gonna have a removal spell, and we're gonna concede.
Yeah.
It's about to happen. But that isn't to say I think we're playing incorrectly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they already use like 2 removal spells, right? It's like they're not like they've been through an expected amount of removal spells, right? So who knows?
Wait, they wrote this one first? Is that what we're seeing here?
I believe so. Yes.
Should I just let that happen?
I think you just let this go then. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
bizarre. All right. I guess I'll float a mana. That'll teach them.
Uh-huh.
Do you think they were taught?
I think so.
This is not developed in a very
Unfortunate.
frugal manner for us.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I guess I can attack.
Draws. Yeah, I guess you're not blocking.
Oh wait.
Well,
can I
no,
block
you
this?
are technically blocking 1 damage from the creature land.
I mean, that's probably just worth it, even though
Yeah.
they're probably not going to do it. But
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, actually, no, you can't, right? You can't even block it because they just give that the 1/4 flying because
that's
their
true.
3/3 already has
Oh,
menace.
crap.
But
You're
that
right.
does save 3. Otherwise they just give lifelink on a thing,
That does save 3 life, sort of.
and because we're attacking for 3.
That's
so,
fair.
Like,
That is fair.
it does seem like they didn't need to give their thing flying, but you know.
They were concerned we might have her tie or something.
Oh sure. Instead we have nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay, we'll just channel this and then we'll easily win, I assume.
That's got to be the best draw on our deck. So.
Yeah, that's why I'm assuming it.
Yep.
It probably is. Yeah.
Oh no.
Seems kind of difficult at this point. These kinds of draws are why I've like in the past thought about like if you could play fewer than 4 relics because like when you draw 2 relics it's kind of horrible, but you kind of can't.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I'm conceding.
Okay.
Notably, we're Dobbs on all lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how should I side against Bronco? GURK experts, thoughts?
Well.
So against Bronco, you definitely want the long goodbye, because it kills like a lot of their stuff. I think you kind of want to shave like 1 go for the throat maybe because it kind of doesn't kill very much of their stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
I assume.
I think you don't need the Titania.
How do we feel? I think Lily looks pretty good.
Lily
against
looks
them.
good. I think Aquazotz is probably good.
Yeah. Yeah, Lily and Aquazotz are good.
I'm not sure.
I think Urtai is mediocre.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just cut them.
But I would maybe keep 1. Like
I mean, I understand.
I don't
that
want to
Jason
go to
always
3
keeps one
cut downs
Urtai.
because like it's kind of just the Snorses. I don't always keep 1 Urtai.
Wait, why is Titania bad? Isn't Titania like good?
Oh, because it's vanilla 3/4.
Oh,
Well,
right, yeah, Titania's fine.
And they're an aggro. They kill you. Like.
That's pretty reasonable. Do we want the 3rd cut down?
Yeah. I don't think so. like it's mostly the Snorses. Like nothing else gets cut down.
But isn't cut
Really,
down
like
kind
the
of better
Snorses in the
with
creature
them?
land, I guess. And like
Shieldred. Yeah.
no,
Okay.
because they play Anointed Peacekeeper sometimes.
Yeah, and
Um,
Shieldred, as famously Greg points out.
And
Oh, Anointed Peacekeeper
Yeah.
is another big one.
yeah.
Okay, so like we like this configuration. The Shieldred could go.
Seems good to me.
I like the Shieldred. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking to
I like the
CFT in the chat, but this isn't Ray. This is Jason.
Well, I think they might just be talking to CFT though.
Yeah.
Hello.
CFT hasn't commented in a while, but Jason, do you
Yeah.
play any? Do you have a favorite commander?
Well, I used to play Commander.
Okay.
Like that was how I got introduced to Magic, I guess.
Okay, who is your favorite commander?
And I guess my favorite commander there was like a value Brago commander
Ooh,
list.
love Brago.
Greg, you have
Like-
to stop endorsing the Devil's
Like
format.
blinking a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, Brago is very fun. My favorite commander is Karametra, God of the Harvest. Value Karametra.
Hmm. Okay, maybe we want more cut downs if they're a bat list.
I sort of think we should just hold up, go with third, and pass.
Is there a
that.
reason to not loot right now?
Well, yes, we might get more information. That's the
Well,
reason.
we might also get the information that there's an Inti on top of our deck that we want to cast, right?
Yeah, it might be right to loot now, but okay, we can loot.
I think like or like I think if there's a Plaza on top of your deck, we might want to cast our Slogurk as well, right?
Yeah.
Like I think
Yeah.
there's plenty of information we could get that meant we wanted to play or like to do something. I think I'm a fan of discarding Slogurk.
That's
Yeah,
what I want to do.
I
too.
want to do the same. I was worried I'd be pilloried for such a play.
Slogurk's a late game.
And then should I cast this, or should I just
You
play
can't.
this? Oh, good call. Let's play this.
Yeah.
You can, yeah.
See, CFT wanted to make the same play as me, you know? Both CFT and I would have just cast Rusty and we'd be in a
Yeah.
great spot. And I don't know what's wrong with you guys.
It's a good paper-only play.
Yeah,
Oh, should we go to swamp?
really a huge misplay on our part.
We didn't cut the swamp.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the third of this bat.
I think that.
I don't think we cut the swamp. No,
Okay.
yeah. Seems good.
How would you execute
Then you can
pay-per-play
go play
well?
Redstein, play Inti.
Ooh, nice. They didn't kill our green source.
Wow, opponent, yeah.
Well, to be fair,
Opponent
like
doesn't know.
I suspect that with Inti and Rona, we'll find a way to make it work without the green source. You know?
Ooh, piece of candy.
All right, let's loot.
Like
shall
that.
Yeah. I mean, our hand is perfect. Why would we loot?
I don't know if we need a second Honest Rustine.
I don't think so.
Yes, discard. Yeah. It doesn't look like they're like very interested in killing our creatures right now.
Yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna discard this, and then I assume we just go Honest Rustine, loot Inti.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll probably get back the GURK.
Yeah, that seems right. Then we'll have Splinter Twin assembled, which I do enjoy. I don't know what we're gonna discard here.
And we should probably also end step loot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the end step loot.
Probably that one.
Good call. Discard Odawara.
I think so.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, the reason to end step loot is so it's harder for them to kill Inti in response to your loot. And since Inti says next end step, you
So wait,
to end. So yeah, click that. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, it's classic Andrew doesn't play arena situation.
Yes.
I guess we can discard this.
I think so. We have Odawara.
Yeah, it's go for the third only better.
Yeah.
Many are saying this.
Yeah. Yeah. It's go for the throat, except your opponent has to spend mana again.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for the with upside. Nice. Okay, I mean, that isn't my
It's
favorite
fine.
thing that's ever happened.
I think it's ultimately really fine though, right? Because you get to play Slogurk and then channel Takanuma here,
Yes.
like on their turn maybe. I don't think there's a reason to do it on your turn.
No, I think you're right. Just play this, attack for 3, and pass. Seems great.
Yeah, we got a little boom for the auto tap.
God damn it.
It's fine.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Look, someday the Unitap will tap my mana correctly. I mean, it's never happened in the history of the Auto Tapper, but someday.
A judge stopped me for using Plata to cast an Odawara and informed me that I wasn't allowed to do that. And then I had to inform them that Plaza has more lines of text than they thought.
Would you say that every time that the judge read Plaza of Heroes, it gained a line of text?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, let's channel Odawara.
Yeah.
Or talking about me. This one.
Yeah.
And I don't really know what we're going to get back, but it seems like we'll get some biz. Inti?
My vote is Inti.
Yeah.
Okay. I also would like to vote Inti.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to draw.
Oh, yeah, okay, right.
Well, if we got something other than T, it was too slap stop, but given that we found
Yeah.
T. Okay, how about Inti? And then, should I main phase bounce the Shieldred? I definitely, can. I can cast most stuff.
We haven't played a land yet,
Yeah.
right?
I think what you want to do here is main phase bounce Shieldred, and then you can attack them for a bunch, and then bounce and replay GURK, and then have get a land drop and also have Takanuma open, and they just can't win.
Okay, well that's a little unfortunate because it's not on tap land, but you know.
I mean, you don't need an untapped land, really.
Well, I mean, if I want to have Takanuma up, I guess I'm just
Wait, you don't have Takanuma.
Yeah. Oh, I have Rustine. Wait, oh, never mind. It's just great.
Yep.
Sorry.
You already have. Yeah. Because of Rutstein, you already have Takanuma up, so it's fine.
2 Odawaras Takanuma?
Yeah.
Yeah. You couldn't get back a Beseiju, but you already have one in hand, and I can't imagine when you would want to double Beseiju them, so.
Yeah, I mean, this is the point in time
at least not anytime soon.
If I were playtesting against someone reach this game state, I would tell them to concede.
Nice.
This is all nonsense.
I agree.
We can take any series of game actions. Yeah, you can see how that one works out for you. I guess I'll channel in response. I don't know.
You kind of have to, right? It's now or never.
Yeah. And I can just get back a Rusty, which gets back a GURK.
Yeah.
In a manner of speaking.
Also, if you mill 2 lands, you can just put it in your hand.
Yeah.
Or you could just Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Well, that isn't 2 lands, right?
It wasn't.
I think now I would like a Rona with that relic.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Oh, and I guess we get to get some more lanes at random. I don't know.
Another thing is Yeah. You don't even need to get back the Rutstein in order to get back Slogurk, because first of all, you're getting back the Takanuma, which can get back Slogurk, and second of all, you have 3 Odawaras in your hand, all of which can bounce your Rutstein to get back Slogurk.
True. I mean,
also, they're dead, so...
Yeah, I mean, I could just kill them with combat, to be honest.
I would kill them with combat.
Yeah.
But, you can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know if Jason was a Magic's thing more elaborate, but noticeably they're just dead on board. I'm going to cast a few spells.
No. I meant they are dead on board, I guess.
I mean, you can do whatever you're feeling.
Okay, thank you. I would like to take a few game actions first.
Okay, yeah.
Just not too many,
Just let me know when you're done,
Yeah. I think that's all I really wanted to do.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to demonstrate how bad it was going to be for them before we just immediately end the game.
I think my favorite line here is to tap out, tapping all your creatures to flip Rona.
Ooh, nice.
Because it's it doesn't do anything, but it flips Rona. And you will still win anyways.
I love flipping Rona for lethal. It's so good.
So do we want another cut down because we saw these bats?
That seems very reasonable.
Maybe? Yeah.
I don't know what we should cut, though.
Maybe Shieldred is mediocre?
I think Shieldred. It could be Vorinclex.
Yeah, it doesn't make that much sense in this matchup.
Vorinclex is
So one thing that's
it's
nice
big,
about Shieldred is
you know?
that their Avarice plan of Shieldred plus Avarice doesn't work if you have Shieldred.
Yeah,
which is nice.
It does like 10 you, like it does just like kill you
Yeah.
a lot of the time.
Well, 9 you. But...
Or 9, you're right, sorry. And like, I understand that Vornclax is a grindy card, but I'm concerned that in this matchup, if we try to grind a card, they'll just kill us with a combo.
That's fair, maybe. I mean, maybe I'm underestimating their combo. I just like don't have a particularly high opinion of their combo is all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't either, but like having played this deck at the PT, like I feel like I had a lot of fear of randomly dying, and like the only way I could ever possibly lose was being like cheesed out by random deaths. So I just like stabilized behind Titania and Shieldred and kept my life total above 30, and my opponent was just like staring at me with nothing to do. Anyway, that's what I think will happen.
Oh, CFT makes a good point. I think we should cut a cavern.
Okay.
And bring back Vornclax?
Instead of the Vornclax.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Oh, you clicked on something that wasn't Vornclax. It was Titania.
It was intentional. Also, I don't like cutting a land and adding a second 5-drop, to be honest.
Okay.
Like.
Yes, I'm also uncomfortable with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you realize that there are 29, now 28 lands in this deck?
I mean, yeah, but you'd like to use some of them as spells.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that claim is debatable. I think there might be like 20 lands in the deck.
Okay. Okay, but consider that Rutstein and Relic both tap for mana for Vornclax.
Well, that's true. I just think that, like, it seems like in this matchup you might often want to cast Vornclax with something up.
Yeah.
So you aren't going to cast it when you have 5. You're going to cast it when you have, like, 6+. And that seems potentially difficult to achieve if you don't have Relic. I don't know.
Well, Relic does that on its... Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
But Relic's also, like, the second or third best card in your deck, right? Like, you know, making when you have Relic better is maybe not the right goal. I don't know.
Wow. Common Titania L. If only it were Vornclax.
Should I keep this? This hand, I don't think is that far off. It could really use
I don't think this hand is that far off, no. It would be, yeah, I could use the Cavern of Souls in our sideboard. Maybe if this Titania were that Cavern of Souls, this would be a keep.
On the dry, I kind of want to keep, but maybe that's crazy.
I think I'm into keep, but...
Jason, verdict?
Yeah, sure.
No, Jason wants to mulligan. We should.
Jason, you want a mulligan? I'll mulligan.
No. I'm saying it's close.
Yeah. I think it'll be fine.
All right. Okay. I mean, I think I'd keep.
I was expecting you to say like. If I think it's close, then it must be a mulligan. But like, I'm glad you agree it's close. Wow, perfect hand.
I mean, why would anyone mulligan this? I don't really understand.
No.
Should I play Otawara here?
I think so.
Yes, I think so.
It seems like that's one we're farther from using.
And play Inti.
Yeah, definitely was playing Inti, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's some argument for like maybe, oh no.
That's somewhat of a disaster.
Maybe you decide that like, oh, they could have like removal, in which case you want to sandbag the Inti, but like it's just a lot more mana efficient, and that's important.
Okay, should I attack and discard Titania?
I think so.
I think so.
It seems very good if they trade, and if they don't trade, I don't know, that's gotta be fine.
And then you can play Tiny Bones, hold up Takanuma, like a very common Tiny Bones W.
Oh, wow.
Wow, okay.
Blocking is insane.
That is unhinged.
Oh, I think it's completely deranged.
Yeah.
Like, they can't even see the range when they're standing.
Yeah. What range?
Like, it's the home on the range?
The even more deranged part is now you can threaten to cast their Peacekeeper off of your Tiny Bones.
Ooh, that's nice. I mean, I guess I should hit them with this Tiny Bones.
Oh, so okay. So I think what you should do is you should play Rutstein first to get back Inti, and then play the Inti, and then you can tap both of them to cast the Peacekeeper when they don't block with children.
No, that's excellent. Love it.
Yeah.
And I don't think I need to go so far as to actually loot to it, although that would guarantee this happening. If they want to block shield, I think that's fine.
I agree.
No. I think trading your 1 mana card for their 4 mana card is good enough.
Yeah.
I would say. Oh, you forgot to play a land.
Oh crap! Does this not?
That does make this position worse.
I'm sorry.
You can still cast it because it costs 1 less.
Well, yeah, but I've tapped both creatures now.
I mean, yes.
Sorry, I thought this was the plan.
I forgot it costs 1 less. Okay,
Yeah.
this is fine. It's fine.
Well, I was thinking.
Well, yeah, I forgot it costs 1 less. So yeah, this is a fine plan, but.
I didn't quite. I thought it let me cast it for the turn. I didn't quite realize it was cast it right now or not. So as you can see, I've never cast a card with Tiny Bones prior to this stream.
It's right now.
Steel Seraph?
I think Steel Seraph's a pretty good name.
Sure.
They won't be able to activate any of its abilities.
So when I played this, my opponent had 2 anointed Peacekeepers, both naming Rona, and I paid 4 mana to loot many times. It was really freaking funny. It was just always like end of turn, I guess, tap 4 creatures, hand Rona, loot once, gain 2 off Shieldred. Trigger Inti. It's like,
okay, but the real question is, did you ever pay 10 mana to flip Rona?
No, but I didn't think about it.
That is an unhinged question.
And I guess
how do you feel about blocking?
Oh yeah, I think
crap.
I might have blocked, but it's fine.
Should I have? Wait, if I block, it gets exiled though, right?
Yeah, because like then you get to recast it.
Oh wait.
No, it does not.
I thought this put a finale counter on it. I'm so sorry. Blocking seems much better. I apologize.
All good.
No.
Again, I've played a bunch of games Tiny Bones in my deck. I've never cast a thing off it ever prior to this. Which may explain why I hate the card so much.
So, I think I want Titania.
Really? I think you want GURK.
Okay,
because
GURK.
Notably you can play the GURK and then play the Odawara and like make progress towards that. And make progress towards like getting back your Takenuma.
Okay, so...
Okay. The unhinged thing here that I want to do... The unhinged thing here I want to do is play GURK, go for the throat our own GURK to get back Takenuma. and I'll also play Odawara in between, of course.
Sorry, why don't you want to cast their Shieldred?
Well.
Isn't casting their Shieldred like really good?
Because I think it is more productive to start our GURK looping? Well, sure, but so is like casting our GURK, you know.
Well, like, but I mean, we can still cast GURK. Like, just, do we actually need to loop it the first time? I don't know. Maybe we do.
I think like basically if we go for the throat our own GURK, we can like Odawara 2 things this turn, I think.
Well, that is
maybe not exactly because of our mana situation, but it's close.
But I think if we just cast their Shieldred, we're like hideously winning.
I want to cast their Shieldred.
I don't know.
Casting their shields is also fine.
I mean, I think if we could do what you're describing, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're the expert.
You want to attack with Tiny Bones, and then once they declare no block?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. And I guess hit with all these?
Yeah, I think so.
Because now we have GURK, we can just get him back at
will. I would not attack with everything.
Not with Rustine? Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds reasonable.
I would... Yeah.
I mean, if they want to block the... Thank you. I'm just going to try to throw, like, as many times as possible, and we'll see how it goes, you know? Yeah. This has been a real pro-Tiny Bones stream, you know? Yeah. It seems our opponent is dead.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, famously, their own children is evil.
Oh, are they gonna graveyard guide their own children so we can't get it back? Nope.
I think they maybe should have. Like, it's gonna be a real issue for them. Okay, so should we attack with Tiny Bones and GURK? And Peacekeeper, I suppose?
Yeah, I mean,
seems good.
Seems like they're kind of going to die to their own children.
Yeah, I mean, they might block the Tiny Bones, but that's fine.
Is it time to discard to... I think I would have discarded to Tiny Bones just to guarantee the children at this point, but...
Maybe you're right. I was thinking we could spend all our mana anyway, but maybe that isn't important.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they decided they weren't interested, so...
I mean, I guess just cast Aclazotz?
That seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Or do you want to cast Titania then cast Aclazotz?
Notably, we are...
I guess you maybe don't want to tap out.
I think I don't want to do that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Notably, we do need to gain some life somewhat soon.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand.
It's probably fine.
You can click auto pay, then I'll ask you which legend.
No, I was wondering if we wanted to leave it Plaza, but I think we don't.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was just trying to make sure we didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yes, I certainly do agree with you that we do need to gain some life somewhat soon, but I think the life gain is on its way, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about the life gain situation.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're gonna Iganjo it, but that's okay.
Well, I understand, but am I gonna not block?
No, I like block. I guess we get a bat.
Oh, we do get a bat. That honestly isn't irrelevant.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mostly irrelevant because we're winning by so much, but it isn't.
Also, they're dead, so...
Oh, are they just, like, literal dead on board? I guess that is maybe true. 4...
I'm pretty sure.
8,
I'm pretty sure I
9.
count 4, 12...
No, I think you're
18
right.
damage or something like that?
I think they're hideously dead.
Yeah, I'd just maybe start by attack all and see what happens.
Wait, can I play Titania so I can discard this land to the Tiny Bones and
Oh, sure.
you know, just do
Yeah,
some biz?
that's fine.
I guess that has Plaza.
You can discard the land to the Slogurk too, and then it has then you can bounce it. We got a hydrate. Nice. I love discarding lands to put counters on Slogurk. To double counters.
Oh, I should go hydrate.
Yeah, it was
exactly. Yeah.
I think it was hard.
I'm going to
to
go
take
hydrate.
Oh,
Get
you're
some
gonna
water.
go hydrate.
BRB.
Okay, yeah. We should have warned you to have some water already.
All right, Greg. Now, Greg can entertain the stream by answering questions not about Slogurk.
Okay, yeah.
So you can feel free to ask Greg any non-Slogurk related questions during this brief interlude.
You can ask me what my favorite legendary ooze in Magic is.
Do you have one ready to roll?
Oh, I sure do. What was the scent of the candle that I bought before the Pro Tour? Great question, and today's candle sponsor. It's this lovely Seattle Rain candle from Seattle Candle Company. Because, you know, it rains a lot in Seattle.
Would you say that the rain falls mainly on the plane that you take to Seattle?
Yeah. It did rain a lot while I was in the plane. What's my favorite barely not against terms of service GURK joke?
Well, don't worry, Jason. While you were gone, I informed chat that I could ask Greg any questions not about GURK.
Also, I was in Tacoma for a while, and it was raining a lot there too. So, what's my favorite Lucian magic? It's El Mimeoplasmo. Because when I was studying abroad, I wanted to play Commander with my friends, but they only had that, and we bought Commander Precons, but they only had that one in Spanish. at the store, so I bought it and we played with it in Spanish, and the commander was El Mimio Plasmo.
Good old El Mimio Plasmo. Should I queue up another GURK match now?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Which one of us is the experiment, and which one of us is the crush?
Well, Jason, would you say that you're the experiment, or I feel like that's very in line with your persona.
Yeah, I think I'm solidly the experiment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, like, you know, I'm not always here. I'm something you're trying out for the stream, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Wow, your audio is really out of sync. I hadn't realized it.
Should we try to do something about it?
Maybe.
I don't know what we would do once again.
Yeah,
Is the main issue.
I've been noticing it's. I think it's been getting worse and worse.
It
Should I
has
like
been-
try leaving and rejoining or something like that?
Wait, here. What if we do... We're gonna keep this?
Yeah, but you should wait on this screen. This is where
Oh
you
yeah,
lose time.
this is where you wait? Okay. Yeah, wait, what can I do? I mean, I could just like... Ooh, okay, where's the thing where...
The
this is
Video
the
Ninja,
thing.
yeah.
Okay. Should I try like refreshing this page?
You can try that.
Wait, how in sync is this with that? Let's see. Wait, Jason, like wave your hands a bit. Okay, those are very in sync. Okay, so let's reset the page.
Tests. Wave.
Okay.
Hopefully Jason doesn't.
I don't know what will happen if we do this.
Okay, it seemed like nothing.
Okay.
Okay. Can we like? Okay, I made Jason disappear and then come back. Well, although it's yet to come back. Well, maybe it's back. Okay, let's keep our hand.
All right.
Test.
We can hear you, I think.
Okay, the hearing is fine. I don't think that's what the test
5,
is for.
4, 3, 2, 1. Sync.
It's so out
It's
of sync.
really desynced and I don't know why.
I don't know what to do. Only 4 seconds off.
Oh no.
Is this a Takanuma angle?
I think I like Takanuma, yeah.
I think so. Oh man, we're on the play versus Convoke. Famously, we have won the die roll and therefore won, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know if that's quite as famous in these parts, but I guess we'll find out together. I mean, I guess we also have a 2-drop, which I do think is pretty important.
I think like the audio from me to you to me is also desynced, and that I've noticed that as well.
Oh.
Well, yes, certainly taking away the video would sync things in a sense.
I think the response times have indicated this.
Oh. That's awkward.
Well, the Jason audio is oh.
Is what we should do, hang up the Discord call and restart it?
I mean, maybe. We're not hearing Jason through the Discord call.
I see your point. Okay, I don't know what we should do.
I'm going to hang up the Discord call and restart it, I think.
Okay. I think maybe hanging up the other thing and restarting it is better, but...
Okay, I have now hanged up the Discord call and restarted it.
So wait, can you not see our screen anymore then?
Is that better?
Can you see our screen?
No, I can see it.
Oh, okay.
I guess no attacks?
I think that thing should not attack. Yeah. I'm not sure if it will block, but
I figured nothing would change.
I think it did not fix the audio desync though.
Yeah. So wait, this still says... Okay, wait, can we... Highlight, hide. I just seen one deafen. Okay, they're just doing some biz. Huh. Scene options. Okay, let's figure it out after this game.
it's fine. We're going to win this game with these, I assume.
Okay. I assume so too.
Am I just supposed to go Swamp Go?
How do you feel about? How do you feel about? Yeah, probably Swamp Go is. How do you feel about attack with Inti, discard relic, Urtai the Knight Errant if you don't hit a like go for the throat-esque thing?
I mean, we can definitely do that. I guess that seems fine. It just like
Yeah.
I don't know how like we're not using looting that well, but I guess we also don't have that much like time to use it well.
Yeah.
Is I think the competing factors. Well, and I assume it will give me a stop.
Like mostly I don't really. Yeah. But mostly I feel like you need to like turn this relic into something useful pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But.
Okay, we bricked. Time to retire.
Yeah.
Because like, given there was this Blooming
Yeah.
Marsh, which obviously is a beat, but like I can't even play the Blooming Marsh because I think I want to Otawara this turn probably.
Yeah.
No. I think you play the Blooming Marsh because, like, Otawara isn't that important this turn, I don't think, and you want to Otawara when it costs 1 mana anyways, and you kind of want to trade off the Urtai so you can get it back with Rutstein. And I think all of those are reasons to just like play Blooming Marsh, get your value, and like, just like they're not particularly fast, so you don't need to be particularly.
To be clear,
fast
we're not going to get to trade off Urtai. That isn't going to happen. They're going to play these two things and put 2 counters on
if they play a recruiter, you will. Like
that's true.
Well, yeah, but
even if they had
like
recruiter in their hand, I don't think they'd play. I guess if they have land into recruiter, maybe they would. But
yeah, like I basically think that discussions of trading off Urtai are like
yeah.
not reasonable, but it might still be right to play Blooming Marsh.
I think you should play Blooming Marsh.
Okay. I think there's a chance the Blooming Marsh is right. Like I'm very unsure about the Blooming Marsh play. I'm just in the Blooming Marsh analysis. I think you're analyzing a line that I think is quite unlikely. But it's not impossible. For example, certainly if they had like land demolition recruiter, they would do that. But most likely they will just make a big warden this turn.
Punish.
Well,
unplugging and replugging in my mic could help.
I highly doubt that one.
Well, okay, I guess that was the punish for Otawara. For not holding up Otawara.
Yeah, I mean, now we're sort of deceased, but I guess I should still make this block. Yeah.
You're not totally deceased. And hey, you traded off the Urtai.
Well, yes. What did it cost? Everything. Okay, so do I have any weird outs involving the combo? Combo expert Jason, thoughts?
What's in your graveyard?
Urtai and Relic.
Not really.
You can, like, Rutstein back
you definitely need to start by. Like, I think you definitely need to start by attacking. Like, you don't win this game without hitting something off of Inti here, definitely.
I think that might be true.
Like, the blocker is nice, but, like, you do...
Yeah, okay.
You need, like... The blocker is just as good as hitting, like, a Rona off of Inti or something like that, right? And, like, obviously hitting a, like, Titania would be really nice here.
How about backup Inti?
Well, I mean... That is a thing, at least, I guess. I mean, we might not be dead on board.
I think we're not dead on board.
I think we're not.
Yeah, you can Rutstein back the Urtai and then play the Inti, the backup Inti, leaving it untapped as a blocker.
Yes.
And that maybe helps.
And then we can on their turn, like, Urtai something and then Otawara something.
Yeah.
And then lose the next turn.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. But, like, we could maybe win next turn.
Which of us is the whimsical, which of us is
within our
the
range.
sense, and which of us is the surrealism?
Well, I think that I'm almost forced into the role of sense against my will.
I feel like I'm almost forced into the role of whimsical, which makes Jason the surrealism.
I think that plays.
I think so, too. I think Jason could also be the whimsical and I could be the surrealism.
Oh, so I have to tap my Inti, I guess, here. Or my Rustine, actually. If I'm trying to combo, I might need Rustine in play, I guess.
Like the thing you want to trade off, you want to like trade off your Urtai here. And you also need to like, it's really terrible that you need to like, yeah, you kind of want to like Urtai their Warden and then like bounce block like Recruiter and Epicure and then bounce a 1/1 or something.
Yeah, that makes
and like
sense.
trade off the Urtai with the Recruiter.
Well, yeah, so which of my creatures am I tapping?
I think that's the only way you live here.
Oh, I think it doesn't matter.
Oh, I guess I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you guys are right.
Yeah.
I was thinking that it mattered.
Generally, yeah.
So let's kill this thing.
The Inti is slightly more precious, I guess, in case they have a second
kill the Recruiter and
Igonjo.
off, right?
Yeah, it seems like trading off is bad.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, you can do that. I forgot you can do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, that is definitely bad. I was never really playing trade off, but yeah, and then we're not technically dead on board. In an extremely technical and mostly false sense. Like, maybe
it's not that false.
Well,
like unless they're playing War Leader's Call or they have a second Epicure, right?
Yes, I mean, which I think it's very plausible they have one of those two things, but like they just have 4 unknown cards. Probably one of them is one of those things. But maybe it's not. Obviously, we should see what happens.
Not every list plays War Leader's Call.
That's true. More on that later. Okay. Does that do anything?
No.
So we need to.
Do you have any outs here? Is an interesting question.
Yeah. I mean, isn't the real answer I just have to attack with one of my random like I attack with Urtai and discard it and see what I see?
I think so.
Yeah, like the answer is you mostly don't have outs, but
sure, but if I do, they look like this.
I guess Titania blocks. Yeah.
Look, I don't know if there's an out or not, but I know that if there's an out, it looks like this.
Yeah.
So the question of whether or not they're fractional.
I agree.
I agree.
I'm just like trying to. I'm just trying to think. Oh, this is technically. Wait, no, not really.
We did.
Well, they might not alpha. For some reason.
Wait. You have to play the Go Through the Door now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see. Well, that makes it much less likely, right? I guess that they were just dead then.
It was super close to an out.
Yes.
Close to an out is really a great description.
Okay. Well, my bad for. This game was really my bad for suggesting not playing the untapped swamp for Odawara.
Yeah, I mean, it was over my firm objections, but that said, your play might also beat the percentage play. I'm not really sure. It's hard to assess.
We weren't beating this anyway, so.
Well, yeah, I mean... Yeah, I would like to state for the record that...
I think, if we have the Odawara...
Titania, probably? Cut Aquazot, or cut Vorinclex?
Certainly that.
Or Urtais?
These.
Vile Smasher?
Is any matchup.
Yeah, you don't want Urtais. You don't want Vile Smasher, no. You want the extra cut down, but not the long goodbye.
Worse on the play.
Yeah, like, what do you want to cut?
You do not want Rutsteins. You don't want Rutsteins, generally, in this matchup.
Okay.
Like,
you
I
wanna
think
cut-
you really, really want cut down in this matchup.
I think spot removal is
Yeah,
not.
I want to
very
like
good against
completely cut Retstein and play cut down instead.
Like,
Well, the point is that like your late game beats Convoke, so you just need to like get there by time walking them with cut down on turn 1.
yeah, I
Basically.
just think that
like I
sometimes the way
agree
getting
that
there is more
spot
like
removal
you
does
recur
not like
creature.
win the game. The problem is that like you don't trade off creatures versus Convoke very much. Like
No,
your
they just kill
creatures
your
don't
guys.
die, so recurring a creature doesn't happen.
Wait, I think that's not correct.
They don't kill your guys very much either.
Wait, I think post-board Convoke has literally like 6+ kill spells. Like, I think they're going to have all of their enchantments in, and I think they're going to board in.
Yeah,
like,
but if they board them in, you're happy.
Well, okay.
Like, I think like Convoke gets worse against you if they start killing your creatures. And in fact, like that's like I don't care about bringing about keeping in Retsteins because I'm very happy if my Convoke opponent is spending time killing my creatures with things that aren't Case. And like against Case, cut down is very good.
Yeah, I just
like I guess the reason why I feel so strongly about this is like during our PT testing, like other people like tested the Convoke matchup and told me that cut down was not good. And then like I believed them. And then later I was playing against Convoke and then cut down kept being good. So I started doubting that and then convinced everyone that cut down was good versus Convoke.
I mean, certainly you might be right. I think there's like a systemic thing going on where lots of people in lots of contexts have lots of spot removal against Convoke, and it's almost all bad almost all the time. And you're certainly much more knowledgeable than me about this specific spot, and maybe you're just right. I don't know, but I am concerned because I'm aware of the systemic bias. Would be the description I would give.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm aware that spot removal is not the best versus Convoke, like out of Esper mid-range or something like that, right?
On top land?
Like I'm aware that that is the case, but like this is a very different deck than Esper.
I like naming Ooze.
Elemental?
Oh, it could
Ooze
be
or
elemental.
Elemental, probably.
Oh, maybe it's Elemental.
Elemental makes a lot of sense. Okay. And hold on a moment. Am I supposed to go for Warden's Throat?
Did they top or bottom?
Bottom.
I think you are. Like, I think the only time you don't want to go for Warden's Throat is if they play Recruiter and then you want to block a 1/1 with Rona first. But otherwise you always want to.
Well,
but
I think.
I don't know.
Wait. I don't think it's that simple.
Or at least I
play
can't think of
Case?
why you wouldn't want to.
If they case and kill one of our things, then we.
Then do you not want to go for Warden's Throat anyways?
I don't know. It might be.
Like, I don't think value is that important, right?
Yeah.
I think I would.
Okay, let's go for Throat. What? Okay, that was weird.
You want to know what I think? I think I would have waited.
Waiting might be right, I'm not sure.
It's close.
What I'll pass phase, but it gave me priority again. That was the weird part. Okay, this is notably the punish.
That's true.
Alright, let's do some biz, shall we?
I love Biz. Wow, not going to transform?
I guess some of my thought also is like, while this was the punish, it's like only a 2 damage punish, and we're not that close to dead, and theoretically we can just like beat it.
Well, that is definitely
Like,
true.
If this is the punish, it might be a punish that we can very easily beat.
Mana positive Tiny Bones?
Well, we definitely should play Mana Positive Tiny Bones.
Yeah.
It's possible we should play Slogurk first. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, yeah, maybe you should play Slogurk first. That makes sense.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to loot after Tiny Bones,
Which
yeah.
we just are.
Yeah. Ooh.
And I guess discard Plaza?
Why not? Oh, because you want the counter?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
I want the counter, yeah.
You want the counter, and it's decently likely we find a land drop.
Wait, is that good?
I guess obviously not guaranteed, but ooh.
It's only sort of good, actually.
It seems
Maybe not.
bad.
Well, we could cast it, play Takenuma, play Tiny Bones.
I think it is.
That kind of seems insane.
I don't like that.
Really? Why
I
not?
mean, it kills Inti and Runa.
Yeah.
Maybe it
You want to trade Inti and Runa for their 4/1/1s? That's
like you also
bad.
give up a. You
No,
give
okay,
up a Tiny
fine.
Bones
Let's
for
focus.
that
You guys are
also,
right.
right? Or sorry, a Takenuma for that also.
Yeah.
Yes, you do get Takenuma the big cost.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Just like say go.
yeah. Well, I'm just okay. What I like about it is here you're like letting our opponent do their stuff.
Yeah.
Like their cards are much more reliant on them having creatures than our cards are reliant on us having creatures.
Okay, and what stuff would you say you're concerned about?
Well, yeah, maybe there is no such stuff. I mean, I think the answer is War
The
Leader's
thing is
Call.
that like, yeah, the thing is that them doing their stuff is like worse than us doing our stuff usually.
Well, that's true.
And that's why like I'm fine with both of us doing our stuff. Like the problem is that they usually do their stuff first, but like we're kind of doing our stuff at the same time. So like it's mostly fine.
Mm-mm. I will say that the scenario we were just in, by the way, is a common path to Peril L. Mm-mm. That is to say,
I agree.
I'm not sure I'm a split believer.
Which is why there's 3 deluges.
Yeah, I know. Are you aware that you are allowed to register more than 3 deluges? There is no rule of Magic preventing it.
Do they have to be memory deluges if you go above?
Yeah, but like
Oops, 8 deluges.
Path of Peril does come in against like some some Esper lists and like some Demir lists maybe. Like there's other places where you can board it in. Is the point?
I believe you. I'm not sure that's enough. Mm. This seems reasonable, right?
Yeah. Declare victory?
Yeah, it's sort of a declare victory angle.
Yeah.
Oh. I
Yeah,
guess
it is
that was
also
a reasonable
notable that Path
first.
of Peril can. Yeah, Path of Peril can like actually sweep away the 4/4s, which is something that is slightly nice, and also does
Sure.
still work through War Leader's Call. Like those are the main things.
Ooh, GURK.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah.
I don't really know what we should do at this point. It seems irrelevant to me.
Yeah.
All right. Like, I don't even know. The world's our oyster. Should I like kill them? I don't know.
Game actions, take them.
All right.
Game actions, take them. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
You could trample off Tiny Bones if you want.
that's true. Should I do that? I don't know. I think I may be supposed to make like a really large GURK. I don't know. Like we can just like kill them in 2 swings. Right?
No, I think you're supposed to get value off of GURK rather than
Oh, you do? Okay, well that isn't what I did.
like you want to find like a Titania, mostly. Is like so like you kind of would rather want to like attack with GURK like once this turn and then like bounce it and like get a bunch of value and such.
Yeah,
And like
I
it mostly
mean,
doesn't matter.
we can do
but-
that. I don't know. Sort of just like do some stuff.
Yeah, I'd just do some stuff. Ooh.
I mean, we just kind of have a lot of things. Oh, nice. That's better.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I guess I can attack with GURK and recast it and stuff. I don't know.
I mean, they might be like dead if they take.
Yeah, seems fine.
Like attack with GURK, discard Plaza.
Yeah. It does seem like they're potentially dead. Not that I'm gonna do any of the math.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worry here would be like they go flash in 2/1/1s, and then like, and then like recruiter. Like this is why I think like it is not scary when Convoke like brings in removal, because like the removal just isn't what kills you. Like they're not good enough at removing your stuff to make like their plan be better than yours. So like, what are they even doing?
Well, we didn't actually go anywhere really, but I guess it's fine because it's hard to imagine defeat still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Discard step. Aww.
Yeah, like you could have done slightly more if you like. You could have done slightly more if you didn't if you didn't play the GURK before combat and then like kept the new GURK or something like that. That would have been another mana looting, cost a mana, and it could have been a Takanuma. There were things you could have done, but like whatever.
Yeah, I might have screwed it up, definitely. I mean, I sort of think what you do in this situation usually doesn't matter, but you might be right. There's a spot where it has some realistic shot at mattering. What does this mean?
It's like
no idea. But...
somewhat close, but not really. Trumpet blast. Clearly, I have no idea.
Let's block.
Yeah.
On the job.
Like, I don't really understand what's happening, but
yeah,
we could just like, I don't know. We can even block this. I don't know.
I'd block that.
Just block it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really understand what their plan is here. I mean, if they on the job, I think they will hideously lose.
I think their plan is giving up. But...
yeah.
Let's see how that goes for them, shall we?
Uh-huh.
Do you think it's gonna go well?
It might. Okay, one more.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do one more if that's what you're feeling, you know?
It's what I'm feeling.
What I like about this is they might die to combat damage next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, another GURK maybe?
Sure.
We might need like another GURK, you know?
Uh-huh.
Do you think
They're
9's
in
enough?
pretty big danger of...
9 seems like enough.
They're in pretty big danger of
Auto
dying to
RL
combat
1/1,
damage.
So we only go to 7.
Sure, we can auto R 1/1 while we're at it. I don't know.
As a treat.
God, our GURK is going to be like just unreasonably large here. I think they're going to die.
Oh, is it time to flip Rona to kill them?
Yeah, I mean we can do that. I don't know. If that's what you're feeling. We also could just like do anything.
I mean, you know, it's always time to flip Rona.
Okay, can I like use it for mana sometimes
Yes,
first?
I agree. Yeah, exactly.
Do you have any tips for Domain versus 4-color Legends pre-board and sideboard? From the Domain perspective, what is 4-color Legends afraid to see?
A different deck.
I understand what you're saying, but that's not a very productive
like,
answer.
I guess Rest in Peace is good. I agree. I'm sorry. I guess Rest in Peace is good. Is my real answer.
I don't know. I guess I can worry about decking a little bit, but I don't know. I can probably do some more stuff.
Yeah, you can channel Takanuma.
Well, I think this GURK is maybe possibly going to kill them. I don't know. I haven't done any math or anything. Let's get Tiny Bones for the memes. Famously, it's mana positive.
It's possible. Yeah. Certainly. Common Tiny Bones W, by the way.
Yeah. I'll channel another thing.
Sure.
When it doesn't matter. But still a W.
God, this game is it's reached a deranged state, I would say.
Okay, I think now you can just kill your opponent with Channel the Odawara and they're just dead.
Sure. Can I cut down instead, though?
Well, then they're not actually dead, but I guess...
Oh, sure, fine. Also, this, I guess, gives us 2 life, which, is important.
No, they're still dead. To
Inti
discard.
Yeah. But this is fewer clicks.
Both teams are competing hard, is what I would say about the game state.
Yeah.
GURK.
Okay, here's my answer to the domain question. If you're playing domain, understand that you need to win in specifically the mid game. You have to kill them, but not you need to fast herd migration or fast Atraxa and kill them, something like that. You're kind of the beatdown.
Sometimes Archangels get there, I think. In terms of mid game beatdowns, you go turn 3 Stomper into turn 4 Archangel, kill their Inti, and then turn 5 play a Stomper, attack with a Stomper and an Archangel, and start just beating down. But yeah.
Yeah, just understand that you're kind of fundamentally don't have inevitability.
Also, I don't know if you saw Azax's message and are choosing to not thank him, or...
I'm choosing not to thank Azax.
Okay.
But Jason can make its own choice regarding thanking Azax.
I agree.
Well, I have no reason to thank Azax for the resub because the resub certainly has no effect on me.
Wait, do we not?
But thank you for the acknowledgement in your resub, Azax.
Do we not give Jason a cut of resubs that occurred during streams Jason's in?
No.
Wow, harsh. What about a nice high five as a cut?
Yeah, I mean obviously. I owe you 7 nice high fives or something.
I assume I should keep this, even though it's not that good against GURK.
I would keep.
It's just too good.
Yeah.
No.
You want a mulligan?
Convoke is a mulligan matchup. There are mulligan matchups and there are not mulligan matchups.
So you want me to ship?
Convoke is a mulligan matchup.
Okay, but do you want to ship this
yes,
hand?
I want you to ship.
So what is your mulligan algorithm?
Sorry, there's audio delay. My mulligan algorithm is I don't know, early interaction or deluge. Oh, I also forgot to say you should bring in a duress on the draw.
Sell me.
Yeah, the reason to bring in the duress on the draw is to make sure that they can't gleeful and to make sure that they can't case, and those are ways that you lose versus Convoke generally. And any hand with Relic is going to be better than that first hand, certainly.
Well, the nut draw. I see. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we didn't need to keep the previous hand.
Very wise mulligan. Well, I don't know. What I liked about the first hand is that it does kind of have a decent number of looks at the things that you want. But I understand that the hand does not factually contain them.
Yeah, the problem is I think you kind of want to factually contain them because the things that you want are very good when you have them.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
And I am one of the people who does not like mulliganing ever, but I will admit that Convoke is a mulligan matchup. You should mulligan a lot versus Convoke.
Yeah, I mean that's very logical.
And also, yeah, their opening hand seems pretty bad. Like they certainly aren't mulliganing enough. I think. Like,
Well, they mulled to
maybe you
6.
shouldn't even bring in duress against them if you see that they're not mulliganing much. Yeah, that's not mulliganing very much.
Yeah.
Like they should mull to 5 versus GURK
I mean,
to get a good hand.
The hand they've kept here looks awful.
Yes.
Well, also,
Yeah.
I have more thoughts than that. But anyway,
I mean, I don't know if it was like Novice Inspector and it was like the 3 spells. If it was the 6 cards that are face up, would you have mulled?
this card is not in my deck.
Okay, sure, fair.
That's the answer.
Oh, I guess maybe not.
I think they should keep this
That's
hand,
fair.
but this card shouldn't be there.
Weird not playing the Epicure. They're like playing around a sweeper.
I guess.
Wait, Takanuma, right?
Oh. I guess that's better. Sort of.
Well,
Might be
technically,
worse.
looting first might be better because like
Okay, you can loot. You can loot.
like it's 1 mana more efficient to Takanuma this
Yeah.
turn, but like
But like we'll probably
what if you
play
don't
a
hit a
legend,
creature,
so it'll
right?
actually just like
Also, if we could get a creature in the bin to guarantee a piece of
Yeah.
cardboard back, that might be
Yeah.
useful. Not that appears to be happening.
ooh. Do you want to fire that off now?
Probably just on the Evangelist.
I guess so.
I think we should do that.
Okay, do it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's loot, shall we?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't really know what we're going to discard, but we'll figure that out. Boseiju?
I would discard Tiny Bones here.
Like, that makes sense.
I want to discard Tiny Bones, play Slogurk, and then channel Takanuma.
Yeah. I got there slowly.
I mean, they don't call it fast, you know?
Okay, let's play the Skirk now.
Yeah. Yep.
And we do have a Go for Throat to cast at some point, but we'll get to that.
Yep.
And I guess I can tap Inti, I don't know.
We still have a long way to go this turn before it ends.
Yes, I understand. Oh, okay, well, I guess that's fine too.
Yep.
Okay, loot, I guess?
Is looting good?
Maybe it's bad.
Yeah, we are. The clock.
I think you would rather just like make mana.
Yeah.
And then like play Tiny Bones and then like go for the throat and just pass.
Yeah,
basically.
I like that.
Leave up like lots of blockers. You guys are right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It looks like we won again. It's something I like about this situation.
Yep. Like, this is like some of the reason why I think it's important to mulligan against Convoke, because like the difference here between having a relic and not having a relic is like absolutely gigantic, and like you might not beat even some of their slower hands, so you probably still beat this anemic of a hand.
Yeah, I was
without
gonna say,
the relic.
I think this game proves
It's just
little,
like
but you might
kind
be
of
right.
need to guarantee that you have a sweeper or relic. Yeah.
About that.
Yeah.
The really funny thing is that you can on the play you can keep hands with like not very much, but you have a Boseiju turn too, so that you can threaten to like fizzle their Gleeful.
Yeah.
Jason, do you think I should consider bouncing Slogurk EOT, or is that deranged?
I think that's deranged. I think you like don't need to get the extra value there, and like you have enough mana and they have enough not pressure that like you can just kill them. Like you can just like attack with Slogurk and bounce Slogurk on your next turn. It doesn't save that much to bounce it here.
Okay.
In fact, it saves nothing to bounce it here.
Well, it means that you can loot away a land.
I guess you could like channel two things, but
yeah, I mean, or you could use GURK's mana because you tap it for blue and then bounce it. But yeah,
it does some stuff, but very possibly not enough stuff.
Yeah, but like I think you don't care about like using the mana from GURK for like Odawara, and I think you don't care about like looting away lands. Like basically at this point of the game, looting is not very good because instead of looting, you could spend the mana to channel a land, right? Like one of the key things to realize is once you have your Slogurk loop going, like you stop looting with Ronin, you start using it for mana.
Well, sure, but I'm going to use it for
like
mana.
You loot with Ronin to reach your Slogurk loop, and then you use it for mana.
It's just I am factually going to EOT loot here.
I mean, like you can just loot EOT.
Yep.
So given that I'm doing that anyway,
yeah.
There's some.
But like you don't.
Ooh, a cut down.
Oh.
Yeah, but basically I'm claiming you don't. You don't like need to do that, right? Like you don't need to make your loot better. It's already like your mana expenditure is already good enough.
Sorry, I just had to do a quick lethal check.
I don't think they're on board. We're in another spot of the classic. Should we even cast Path to Peril? God, they have no cards. If we cast Path to Peril, we cannot lose.
Yes.
Also,
I think
don't
the
know if we
answer is
we don't cast
no.
I think we should loot with Rona and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. I think you don't loot. I think that like.
Sorry.
At this point, it's better to use Rona for mana.
Yeah. That's what I was
because,
thinking.
Like,
okay, yeah.
Again, like.
God, nothing matters.
Like each mana is worth more than
a
3
minutes,
at this point.
So maybe.
Basically.
Can I just cast Path to Peril and comically win?
Sure.
We will just like win hilariously easily.
You're allowed.
Do what you feel.
I'm just gonna cast Path for clock reasons.
Okay.
I'm not. I think it's unlikely that it's the optimal play, but I also think it couldn't matter less.
All right. It did get our opponent to concede, so.
I think it was a brilliant maneuver in why not attack before Path? I don't think you seem to understand.
I don't think you seem to understand. That I enjoyed. Okay, wait. Okay, we're just gonna reset all Jasons.
Reset all Jasons.
All Jasons are being reset.
Okay.
Okay, Jason, you're gonna disappear for a bit.
If anyone knows
pressing
any other
the reset
Jasons,
button
please
on
reset
Jason.
them.
Okay, so wait.
Okay.
That did not kick.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Jason, can you leave and rejoin the thing we sent you?
The VOD ninja.
Okay, and then let's reset this Jason too, right? I could do that?
Sure.
Okay. Oh god.
Greg,
oh, no.
just...
Okay.
Okay.
And then...
Okay.
Is Jason back in the... Yeah, okay.
Yes. Okay, maybe we're gonna reset them this way too.
Testing desync or testing sync in 5.
Oh no.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, wait. Try again. Can you count down?
Okay. Testing sync in 5.
Yeah!
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right,
okay,
we're back.
Nice. Okay, great.
Okay, we've now learned how to fix the sync. I learned which way of reset of the 4 ways we reset Jason.
We reset 5 different things, and one of them mattered. Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad.
Okay. Morgan, you missed desynced Jason already. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Entertain chat, Jason.
Wait, now chat can ask group-related questions.
I don't know how I no longer know how to make my mouth move 4 seconds after I finish talking, but maybe I can try.
Yeah, that's a good beat, to be honest. Oh no. Again?
No, I was intentionally moving my mouth. I assume it's fine. I assume it's fine.
Okay.
What is my favorite non-basic land type? Wastes, which
That's a
is
basic
not a
land type.
non-basic land type. No, it's neither a basic land type nor a non-basic land type. It's not a land type.
Well, I guess it depends on what you mean by type.
That is fair.
Do you like Relic Go here?
I like Relic Go.
Okay.
I do think there is a bit of desync, for the record. Apparently, chat is fairly sold on this. It seems to be a persistent problem, and I don't know what's happening.
Wait, is Jason actually? Are they're memeing, right?
Yeah, you know.
No, Chad thinks it's true, so I guess I can test again in 5,
Oh no.
4, 3, 2.
Well, okay,
1.
let's try resetting the
no.
thing that we reset to make it work. Alright, well, who knows if that worked.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna loot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, I could kill a Topiary Stomper, but who cares? Oh wow, that's great.
Titania?
It seems like a Titania angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't really need Titania against Domain unless they're, like, killing you, and they're not really killing you right now.
Yeah. Okay, let's cast an Inti, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Certainly cycling a Triumph was not a sign of strength from them.
No, certainly not. Okay, got it. Arena. And I guess I could just pass after all this.
Yeah, I like that.
I kind of want to loot once.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Like, there's a lot of things you could cast.
Yeah, let's loot. Let's loot.
If you loot. And, like, yeah.
Okay, I want to discard Cavern.
I agree with this. I would like a divination.
Right, exactly.
Generally.
Thinking the same thing. Oh, I can play an Odawara.
Sure.
Nice.
Okay, now
Yeah.
let's pass.
Yeah. This is perfect, because now, if they have Sunfall, you can cycle Xander's Lounge, channel Odawara on probably Rona, and then bounce your GURK.
Yeah, basically, they will get destroyed. Alright, let's destroy them. Okay. And yeah, bouncing Rona sounds great. What I like about this play is that afterwards it's possible our opponent should concede the game. Well, we should have picked Inti. What a misplay, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Bouncing Rona clearly... I know, right?
We should have played around it, you know?
I love that Domain against, like, decks with Wraths. Slogurk produces a lot of board states where a Wrath kills one creature.
It's nice. Alright, anyways, let's play a Rona, shall we?
Sure.
And then we're gonna, like, play some
Yeah.
biz.
Yeah.
I don't really even know what biz, but, you know.
I think Shieldred should be one of the biz.
Should Slogurk be one of the biz?
I believe you can play... Yeah, I think you can play both.
Yeah, that seems
Right?
true.
Yeah, you can. You can play
I guess
both.
I'll start with Shieldred in case something goes wrong, but...
Sure.
Because this one we can't cast later, but... It's not hugely important.
Yeah, I can't imagine what would go. I guess they like binding the relic or something.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
They could
but
do that.
I don't really know like why they haven't bound it already. If that were the case, like, that'd be really weird, obviously.
Yeah.
But who knows? Yeah, I guess we'll just pass the turn.
Oh, they could go for the or long goodbye. Yeah, they could long goodbye or Rona. But that's one thing that is within their range, I guess.
Sure.
You left for 4 seconds and we have 11 cards in hand. Yes.
It's a pretty typical number of cards in hand, you know? Okay, I mean, that's good. I think we're going to beat it, but it is good.
Is it? I'm not convinced it's good.
I mean...
It's kind of just like a draw spell, you know?
Well, yeah, but it is a draw spell. I mean, I think we should go for its throat. Not that we
Yeah, but like...
Trax is kind of an artifact, though. Aren't all Phyrexians kind of artifacts?
But Greg, look like right there, you know?
I don't see it. Okay, I see it.
All right, so this is a cow's list based on this. We just know for fact now.
So wow, did they get a lot of cards that don't do anything?
Oh, they sure found a lot of cards that don't do anything. I guess we can loot with this Rona.
Okay.
Yeah?
Our hand kind of has a lot of bad cards in it, to be honest.
That's fine.
I
So
guess
does theirs.
I guess I discard a random land.
Yeah, I like discard random land. And then do you want to play a Slogurk?
Well, we don't really have anything good to get back.
I thought we had something good to get back.
Yeah, like, I sort of just want to, like, play a relic and
I think
attack
this might be... Yeah, playing relic is nice versus domain because like they have ways to remove like one relic, but like 2 is kind of hard.
Yeah.
Right, and then I think we just attack for 8 and pass the turn.
Okay, I like that.
Yep.
And my intent is probably cycle Xander's Light on their end step, but I don't think there's any reason to do it now when we like pause up and whatnot.
Yeah.
Might as well see what they do. Like the 1 damage seems rather relevant.
Yeah. Yeah, like they might, for example, try to Wrath again, and then we again go cycle Triumph, bounce Shieldred, get back GURK, get back Shieldred.
Yeah.
And wreck them again.
I do like that. Yeah, the Wraths are going to be just egregiously and hideously ineffective here. So I'm going to ask an important question for chat. Do we think that the game we're currently playing would be considered a violation of the Geneva Convention?
It was a question for chat. I can't answer.
Yeah, it's for chat.
How so?
Oh, I think what we're doing to our opponent might be considered, just like, damaging to prisoners of war or something along those lines. Like, we're just holding them prisoner while we slowly GURK them.
Yeah. Okay, should we bring in Liliana and Urtai at home?
I do love all of those things.
I agree. I would also like Duresses.
Yeah, I boarded them in.
I think I would cut Vorinclex and the bad card.
Were we trimming Rustines in this matchup?
Oh, because a lot of their stuff exiles?
I feel like we were.
I think you would like to keep Rutstein.
Well,
I generally keep in Vile Smasher and take out Tiny Bones.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Oh, that's very reasonable.
That is very reasonable.
I feel like we used to have more. I feel like in the older Convention we might have had more.
And like cut a go for the throat.
Do you really like the full 3 Rustine? That's so many. I don't know. It's like an okay card against them. It's just like you mostly I think want to be old GURK because old GURK
You could cut a Rutstein. Yeah, I mean, like, Rutstein is still not bad though. Like, it's another engine piece that lets you go fast versus the fact that they're slow.
Well, but I just think like mostly it's good if these cards are alive because then you loot things away, and otherwise it's a 3/2 that makes things 1 cheaper, which is not a good Magic card. And if these things are alive, probably things are okay. But
maybe.
I mean, things do die, right? Like they're playing Depopulate, and they're also playing Angels.
Yeah, it is true that Depop makes this better than it used to be. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the exact number of growth that's right. I just do think that sometimes, like, even though you can repeatedly bounce Atraxa, like, you don't. It's better to not have to do that, even though I understand that you can do that.
I mean, we have just like gone up on ways to kill.
Yeah, no, I certainly agree. I think like I think that like Go for the Throat and Retstein are still good, but I think they are those are the two cards to consider cutting.
Okay,
and like I'm fine with either one. I just normally cut a Go for the Throat.
I mean, to be clear, I think.
Yep, sounds good.
If I knew my opponent had no depopulates, which I think is weird, atypical now. Like, if I thought they were playing 4 Sunfall, no depopulates, I think I would consider trimming multiple Rustines. But against, obviously, that's like an alternate universe. Also, Sneep. This hand sure has 7 cards in it, is what I like about it.
Famously, Domain is not a mulligan matchup.
Let me ask you a question, Jason. Would you say there are any mulligan matchups other than exactly Convoke?
Yes, Analyst.
Oh, that's a reasonable answer.
I think the mulligan matchups are roughly Analyst, Convoke, and like maybe generalized like red aggro.
Sure. Or as many have called it, not an archetype.
Fair.
So I just want to play Relic and attack and pass, I think.
Yeah.
Attack, no discard.
Attack,
no need to discard. Hand is perfect.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we just have Divination and, you know, two copies of a hard counter spell. And Slogurk.
Yep. Right. Toxic is not a magic.
Not only is it a divination, it's a MDFC divination.
Respectfully decline.
Yes, I like respectfully decline.
Do you think like rudely decline is better?
Oh no, you should tap it for green. You should tap it for green, let it be exiled, and then Besage the Leyline Binding, so it comes back untapped.
Look, you got me. That is marginally better.
You're welcome.
Ooh. I assume that one's good.
Oh man.
Well, there's some problems now. Notably, we don't have a demand to go GURK Duress cycle. So maybe
I just want to duress it. I want to play this land as our land drop. Like I think hitting land drops is pretty important.
Yeah.
And I think duressing here is pretty important. Like just to see what's up. It's good to see whether we want to hold up Urtai or not, because holding up Urtai is a cost.
No, that's reasonable. Herd migration? I mean, it's weird.
Yeah?
We could just counter herd migration.
I think I'd just take it.
Any thoughts, Jason?
I think you just take it because like if you don't take it, they long goodbye your Inti, and then you can't counter it.
So you're saying I should take long goodbye? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, I'm with you.
No, you should take herd migration because yeah.
Okay. And then I guess I'll just attack and play the land, yeah.
And then like honestly, I'm kind.
Wait,
I
why
think
are we
like
attacking?
I think I would just play the GURK.
Oh. Okay, just like let them depop it?
Yeah, it's like fine.
I agree, it's fine.
Okay.
We draw a card.
Sort of.
Like if they depop it, then they don't have any pressure. They don't have anything going on. We still have 2 Urtais.
Yeah.
We
I
get
guess
the
I'll
save
play
too.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
fine.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you could also have attacked and discarded Zeotoris to try to like hit another land so that their depop is even worse. But
That's true, but I mean, it's not that likely to work.
Wait, do you want to not attack?
Because of we might want to besiege thing?
Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, maybe that's silly, but...
I mean, I do think the life total does sometimes matter.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It doesn't usually matter. But it is possible for it to matter. Oh. Well, you love to see that.
yeah, that's a good one.
And I guess we'll just hang out.
Yeah.
Wait, do you want to besiege their
Then next
cavern?
turn, start drawing cards, hopefully.
Besiege their cavern?
Oh,
Yes,
yes, we should do that.
their upkeep.
Sure.
End
Or
step.
end step.
Well, isn't their upkeep better?
Oh, yeah, or that,
Sure.
yes.
I think their upkeep is just better.
Yeah, I agree. Upkeep is better,
Yeah.
sorry.
Because if they have them spell already, this way they spend them in on their turn.
Yeah.
So. Okay, a nice insurance relic.
Mm-hmm.
We have enough to do that I don't know if we're actually going to cast that one, but you never know.
I love insurance.
I like how they made white mana that can only be spent on angels in their upkeep.
Greg, what if they have Errant and Giada? Is that the card's
Maybe
name?
they're gonna.
Aaron and
Aaron
Giada
and
is a
Giada.
card, yeah. Uh-huh.
Nice. We named the right same things.
Yeah.
Well, I suspect the set of things that one could name that would make sense in this situation is extremely small.
Okay, and is Aaron and Giada a thing that could make sense in this situation?
Okay. Oh, Flash. They could have Holy Cow.
Holy cow!
Wow, great name. I'm gonna take care.
Yeah.
Well, I do think it's the way this game is looking. It's conceivable that we end up killing this Topiary Stomper, but probably not now. Maybe not even on end step.
If they cast Depop, are we gonna Urtai it? Okay, never mind.
I guess.
I think so.
Up,
I think with two Urtais,
Yeah.
you would Urtai Depop.
But should I just untap as it is? I kind of think I should.
I think so.
Yeah. I don't like that if we kill the Stomper, we, like, make their Depop good.
Yeah.
Like, that's really awkward.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should discard one of the Urtais.
I think so. All four of our cards are Urtai, so.
We are maybe a bit Urtai flooded.
Yeah, you do hate to be Urtai flooded. Wow. All right. I mean, I don't know how much more we should really do.
I think I would cast Relic. Cast Relic Pass? That still lets us Urtai, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like Cast Relic Pass. And actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We could also cast this Roan, I suppose, but it's sort of pointless.
Yeah. Maybe we could flip our first
It costs
Rona.
a mana because it untaps the Rona. Yeah.
We just keep the new Rona, though, right? I guess that has cost, too. Okay. I mean, I guess I let this resolve.
It costs because like we would have to use the mana in our main phase.
Sure, this seems fine.
Yeah.
Well, I think at this point, our opponent is going to force our hand
Yeah.
on killing one of these Topiary Stompers, but I think we'd rather them have a land and us have 4 more life. So I think it should probably be the one that's attacking. Like, I think I just want to Urtai this right now.
Okay, and then they are gonna then Depop in second mate.
Oh, maybe I should do it on their end step. Let's take 4.
Okay.
I think you end step it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
If you were the opponent you saw us discard Urtai, you'd scoop. Well, Beewolter, you're demonstrating a lot of wisdom. Mm-hmm. Which is a rare commodity, you know? Also, Greg, to your earlier comment about our entire hand being Urtais, have you considered that this is Urtai with upside?
Well, no, I know. That was...
Okay. Well,
What are they
let's
going
start
after?
by looting.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess we just bounce the ley line.
Well, we could bounce the run. They'll just replay it.
Oh, I mean, bounce. Yeah, bounce.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, bounce the Rona is much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I was thinking bounce the Rona, but I said the words bounce the ley line.
Understandable.
All right. I guess Rona land go.
We have a Slogurk, right?
Oh,
So we can just like
good call.
wait. Can't we go Rona get Slogurk back?
Yeah.
No, we should definitely do that.
Play Slogurk?
Yes.
And then like if they depop, we don't even necessarily care.
Yeah, it'll probably destroy.
And then
it.
now we can like even trade with the Stomper.
I guess I can leave up Plaza if that matters.
You don't forget to cast the Vile Smasher.
Oh wait. So I actually should
Despite
cast it
its-
first.
Despite your hate for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, technically.
Sorry. Oh my god. Can Andrew cast Vile Smasher is a really
Okay,
impressive
flip a
question.
mana with Rona.
Okay. I think I can do that in response. That's what I was planning to do.
Sure, but
I guess that.
I like that in paper. If you forget, you can say hold priority with the trigger. You know.
Yes. You would just never get caught.
Yeah.
That's how the rules are these days.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing ever gets anyone. We outlawed that in like,
I guess you should tap
2019.
your Inti or something.
Nah.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. And now I'll play Land and Pass.
Yep.
And I've successfully left up like everything you could ever want to leave up. Yeah, I don't really know how close we are or not to comboing them because I, don't believe in the combo.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm confident in our ability to win this game with or without a combo.
Uh-huh. It is weird to me that they didn't... Okay, well, that's fine.
My confidence was well placed.
Is Flip Rona sorcery speed? Yes.
I'm glad you know that. I certainly don't.
I played enough of that limited format. They're all sorcery speed.
I mean, yeah, it would be pretty fucked up if you could flip it instant speed and just like ruin their lightning helix.
Sorry.
You know?
Is that the fucked up part of Rona? Is that what we're going with?
I triggered the back half of Rona.
Wow, that's incredibly impressive. Was it relevant?
Actually, I think I punted because my opponent's board was 3 Herd Migration tokens, and all I had was Rona, and the card they exiled was Sunfall, and I choose to not cast it. And I think I should have cast it, and I think the 4/4 Incubate would have gone the distance, actually.
Oh my god.
Because what happened was I was racing them with Rona, and then they peeled Herd Migration off the top, and then, but then they blocked, and I had Plaza. So I saved it with Plaza and took the Sunfall out of their hand. It was very funny.
All right, it's time for more GURK.
Yeah, at least
Was
one
this
marker.
this was versus Ikawa, right? Like
This was versus Ikawa, yeah.
like was your opponent in this case? Yeah, okay.
Like basically the board state was like literally because the
I'm
Liliana
gonna
had
go-
been going for a while. Like Rona was the only permanent in play or in either of our hands, and my opponent was at 11, and I was just like, I think the play here is flip Rona, put you to 6, and then they just like ripped Herd Migration off the top.
Yeah, I know Jason would keep this hand, so I'll keep it without
Okay.
without any consult.
Okay. Is any hand with Relic?
Yeah, it's any hand with
It is
Relic.
like the worst possible hand with Relic, but anyway, that's fine.
I know. I'm pretty sure it's a keep.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize Jason was actually gone when I said that.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh well. Proving grounds go.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about holding it to cycle.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry about the late. Sorry about the
I hope they play bad.
If Jason were here, we would have drawn a better card, though.
Yeah, that's true. Mm.
Look, Jason. I'm confident you would have kept this hand. Don't worry. I feel very secure.
No, I did keep the hand.
Nice.
I would have kept the hand, yes. I was expecting you to draw the 4th relic, for the record.
Yeah.
Okay, but also, I mean, you might still win.
Oh, I know. It's far from over.
Given your opponent's plays.
So I want to play Relic, I think. I know they might normalize it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, yeah, like, I think you're pretty happy to have them normalize
Yeah.
your relic.
Yeah. And then maybe just pass?
I mean, why not keep playing relics?
Well, I was wondering if we want to loot away.
Maybe we want to loot away.
But,
Yeah, I think you want one to loot away.
okay.
Okay.
Why not play Vile Smasher?
Well,
Is
they
that
will normalize
bad?
it.
I feel like it's good.
I think you should play it.
Okay. I'm down to play it. I think they're going to normalize it.
I think you don't care about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not really
I
saying
mean,
I do.
I think that's fine.
think
Just
if they
like
have
get a card out of
normalized
their
and
hand.
Fairy, I think they might choose to fairy.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Oh, wow. We got a cut down out of that last Smasher? That's the greatest
Yeah.
exchange we ever made. I mean, I guess I'll play it.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not
Yeah?
Play Without Flaws.
I can't think of any.
Well, may I recommend what happens if they cast Doomblade on Slogurk?
Or tie it.
Well, you should have left up a plaza.
Oh yeah, I guess. That's...
Oh, I definitely should have. God, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm Omega punished. Man.
Shame concede.
I'm not gonna
What if you tie your own Slogurk?
Oh, I love Urtime on Slogurk. That actually, I think, is right.
Oh wait, or tie their bat also makes sense, and then we get another Slogurk.
Which is better, though?
I think I like Urtai your own Slogurk a bit more than that.
Okay.
Yeah, what I don't like about Urtime their bat is
Like, I
giving
think you
them a
want to
card-
draw two things
Yeah. Okay.
instead of one.
Well, I mostly just don't want to let them hit land drops, is the way I feel.
Oh man.
I see.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not gonna play Cliffs, I guess.
Wait, I think I would. We already have a thing to loot away.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I would not.
Oh.
I would not play Cliffs because like you just don't need 8 mana in this deck ever, really.
Yeah.
But.
Okay. Bad news about the game state.
Mm-hmm.
We have died.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to concede,
Hey.
obviously, but I don't know how we win from this.
We could draw Vorinclex.
Oh.
I believe in Vorinclex's ability to save us.
Okay, well, I guess I'll channel this. Honestly, that was a good draw.
GURK?
Yeah, I kind of think it's GURK.
Yeah. The problem is that you're like dead on board, but like
Wait,
Good
Kevlar
beats.
man, our deck has a lot more than 0 forests.
it's got 4 forests.
Okay,
Well, 3 now. There's 1 in play.
look, them being dead on board is... Oh, I have my mana wrong again. Wait, hold on. One other thing. I need to play this.
Okay, sure. For complaint equity?
Yeah, it's good value.
Uh-huh. Okay, I mean, I'm ready to concede whenever you are.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree about the complaint equity?
I've heard that if you can. I've heard that if you control 4 relics at the same time, you win the game.
It's like an Exodia situation, is what you're saying.
I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Well, I've also heard that
Exactly.
if you complain more, you get luckier. That's a Tristan saying.
Okay.
Tristan believes that most people are insufficiently complaining.
Is that why you complain so much?
No, Tristan thinks I under complain.
Yeah, actually, you don't really complain that much.
Alright, so how do I board against Esper?
Bring in the Back God. Bring in the Long Goodbye. Bring in the Cut Down.
Okay.
Bring in. Well, okay, they're
Yeah,
wedding
back on long
announcement.
goodbye, cut down.
Ing. So like Titania's maybe
It's not clear.
that good. Well, they
I
did
think...
discard 3 wedding announcements to their Rafine.
No. Oh, okay. I do like Titania, and I don't like Urtai, and I don't like Combo.
Yes.
So, like,
great.
From here I would go like board in 1 Titania, board out like 2 Urtais, board out Bile, Smasher, and then like, no, I like Tiny Bones. I think you could stay on 1 Titania. You could cut a Rutstein because they're likely to have like more graveyard hate sideboard. I don't know if they're on Denic though. Like usually cutting Rutsteins is mostly if they have Denic.
And you like Lily, even though we just saw 3 wedding announcements.
Oh, good call.
Yes, I only dislike Lily if they have 1-drops. I think Lily is still like, I have played a Lily downticked on their 1/1 from their wedding announcement and felt good about it.
Okay. Should I cut a land? Swamp, perhaps?
You could cut a swamp.
Like, I kind of think we should
Yeah,
cut
maybe Swamp Titania are the 2 cuts from here.
I like that.
If we see Gix, I want to put Titania back in.
That's fine.
Yep, I'm just saying.
Well, kind of the way I feel is like, I sort of think that the bar to trim a Rustine should be reasonably high.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying you should never do it against Esper. It's
Sure.
more like if you knew your opponent had 2 Denic, I'm not sure if you should do it or not.
Yeah.
Maybe if you knew they had 3, or like maybe depending on the rip numbers, I don't know.
I think if you knew that they had...
Oh, Zach wants to change. Does Zach...
Yeah, I think if you knew that they had
It's upstairs,
2 Denic,
Do you know
2 rip,
where it
I would
is?
trim 1.
I can go get it. If you tell me where it is.
It's kind of on the counter.
Okay.
It's just like out.
Okay. All right. I'll change. Let's go get Zach's new candle.
All right.
Okay.
Greg's on it.
I'm on it.
Okay, I want to keep this hand. This is a keep matchup.
Yeah.
To use Jason's parlance.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess the only thing I would say is, okay, the more you cut Rustines, the more you're making your Gurk deck like old Slogurk. And I'm just pretty confident that old Slogurk didn't beat Esper. So therefore, I kind of want to leave Rustines because I just don't want my deck to look like old Gurk as much as possible. I don't know if that's a weird way to reason, but just like Rustine is the reason that the deck is now doing better against
I think that old Slogurk like was still 50-50 versus Esper.
Yeah, I mean,
like quite often. Also, old Slogurk was not playing Vorinclex, and we should have been. And Vorinclex does a lot.
Maybe, but that's a one of. Like, that can only mean so much. Like, I understand what you're saying.
Sure.
This is a swanky candle that Zach Kagan got us.
Am I supposed to attack with Inti here? It's sort of weird.
I would attack with Inti, discard Inti.
Oh, interesting. I was thinking about Furry Mastermind, like maybe we want to trade.
Like...
But...
Oh, no. Like they're not... First of all, I don't think they generally block. Second of all, like, going Inti out of cut down range is nice. Obviously, they... Or maybe they're just going to cut Inti down anyways.
Do you like Boseiju?
Oh, even better. Huh. So that means they don't have a cut down in hand, and they probably... I would play a Takanuma because we're post board.
Okay. I mean, that was my
and
instinct,
then
but
I kind of like playing...
I want to play it.
No, you generally don't need to. I would play Slogurk.
You play Slogurk? With nothing in the bin? Oh, because you think I don't have it.
Yes, because like,
Okay.
yeah. First of all, they just play the go for the throat on our Inti. How many go for the throats can they have? Second of all, like if they do go for the throat, the Slogurk, that just like we can just talk them it back eventually, and they're just not doing anything in that case.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, like this is much more likely that they play a Rafine.
This candle.
And then now you can go like Inti discard.
I'm down to Inti discard, I think, although I don't think just cutting this down is insane.
Like,
You're gonna discard Beseiju?
Yeah, it's either Inti discard or Inti cut down.
I kind of just want to.
Yeah, Beseiju would be the land.
Is that crazy?
To discard.
Wait, what if
No,
we,
I like it.
What if we Inti discard Beseiju and cut down and Legend Rule Takenuma to get the third counter onto GURK?
Oh no, I like that a lot.
Oh, Greg's line is
I
great.
like that a lot because you can get the third counter, yeah.
So I guess I should play this first then.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, I can hit a land.
But if you hit a land off of
Yeah.
okay. If you hit a land off of Inti, you should just play the land from exile.
No, it's a common Greg W, increasingly common.
Okay, yeah. Notably, Zach's candle doesn't have like a name or a scent or anything. It's just a big ass IKEA candle. So I'll be referring to it as big ass IKEA candle. Anyway, I have to change the candle sponsor again. It's really savage. I'm changing it back to the Seattle Rain candle.
Okay, well, I cannot cast this Rona, sadly.
Yeah. It's got a scent. It wasn't lit long enough to
Oh god. Wait, that's only true because it tapped my mana. God, I hate. Okay, I should really just pay more attention to my mana when I play this deck on Arena. It's
Honey
too annoying.
something, yeah.
To be fair, it's not clear to me that you would want to cast. You probably would want to cast Rona instead of cut down, but like
I'd want to cast Rona.
cast and cut down is still pretty good here.
Yes.
Agreed. It's not a huge punish, but I do think it is a punish.
Okay, so what are the... Now we have Takenuma, Beseiju, nothing else as lands? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty good. Ooh, nice. Crack an arena pack has been redeemed. Nice. What arena pack would you like us to crack? Do you think the candle sponsor has any effect on our level of play and or your luck? Well, we did burn the good luck candle, and I did do very well at the Pro Tour. So maybe those two things are related.
Do I just attack for 8, no discard?
Alchemy Legends Baldur's Gate. Okay. I love Alchemy Legends Baldur's Gate.
Well, I guess the rest of English means
I like that. And if they tried to, well, no, you can, because if they animate Restless Anchorage, then they take one to their pin land, going to 11, and then you Otawara their land, strip mining them, kind of, or like, bouncing a land.
You're right,
yeah.
And
great. You hit them for 9. Yeah.
It was a
and
very
they end up at 2 after that exchange if they try to do that. So.
Also, famously, that format is a systematic. Like our first ever Systemagic stream was us drafting Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate. Wow, I love Zach putting the IKEA candle description in the chat.
Okay. Do your worst, I guess.
I think that was pretty face up, and like I think we do not care. Is roughly the
let's bounce this Slogurk with itself.
State of the world.
Do you want to Otawara a thing? I guess there's nothing to Otawara.
Yep.
Okay.
No, I just want to replay GURK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And I don't really know what we should do from that point. I mean, probably just play Beseiju as a land, is my guess. And play GURK.
I think I would play Otawara as a land. I think that's my inclination.
Oh, because we might need to... Yeah, that makes sense. I like that.
Because notably you can channel Beseiju.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. We might channel it like literal this turn. Like we might EOT channel it on Restless Anchorage or some biz.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, especially if they like go for the throat on your Slogurk, you really want to be able to channel Beseiju on something.
Wait, wow, Clarn really remembering the thing. Also, we liked blue in that format even before the rebalance.
Oh, blue is just much maligned.
Have you ever cast the card Lizard Folk Librarians? I bet you haven't.
Okay, I'm gonna kill Anchorage. That seems good.
Yeah.
I have.
Lizard Folk Librarians was great.
Wait, true story. I was having a conversation about this exact format. Wow, that's an aggressive concede.
Oh, maybe they had no basics in their deck. And
I mean,
want to show us or something.
They were kind of dying.
Yeah. All right, submit this.
It's also possible they had like nothing going on and they were gonna die to our channeled Takenuma.
Yeah.
So, what I was gonna say about this is, I was talking to a friend of the stream, Mike Sigrist, about this lunatic.
Don't worry about it, Clarm. Oh wait, about that limited format. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
about Alchemy Baldur's
Baldur's
Gate.
Gate. Yeah.
And what Mike Sliggers said, it was, quote, the most underrated limited format of all time.
It was very fun.
That's what Siggy had to say.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
Also, which one of us do you think is the lizard folk, and which one of us?
I
do you
think I
is the
agree with this.
librarian?
Anyways, I'm gonna submit.
Yeah.
Everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, Zach,
Yep.
you're not gonna use your nice
I
new
think-
quote?
Oh yeah.
I think I agree with that take. Like, I think Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate was in fact like quite underrated. Like I liked it a lot more than other people, and like that was the format that I played sealed to qualify for Arena Championship 1 for.
Wow.
And
That's
so I might be a bit biased, I
awesome.
guess.
That's some
but-
deep lore. Do I have your original mulligan this, Jason?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
nice.
It's not that far from being a keep, you know? Hmm.
It's like one land away.
Okay, can I keep this one?
I like if we have to discard to hand size, we can get
No.
whatever back with Rutstein.
I have to go to 5. This kind of seems close to me. I
Yeah.
don't know. We have Rona on 2. What if they just don't kill it? You know? You know?
And we don't have Ronan.
Do you have Ronan too?
Well, I do.
Okay, sure.
I'm on the draw. I'm guaranteed to hit. Yeah, I'm willing to mulligan this. I'm not really sure. What, do you think it's a mull?
I think it's a mole. I
Okay,
strongly
I
think
agree
it's a
that
mole.
it's a mole.
I just hate going to 5 against Esper. I do think you guys are maybe right.
Yeah.
I think like you can actually dig out the 5s versus Esper sometimes.
Well, CFT would keep the 7s.
Odawara.
CFT gets it.
Is my vote.
Yeah, I would have kept the 6. Don't worry. Wait, were we supposed to talk about Seiju?
I don't know. I think post board you can certainly win games.
Because we're kind of getting
maybe.
pushed.
But you were supposed to talk Relic. There was obviously another Relic coming.
Classic, another relic coming. Yeah, I think we tucked the wrong land. Okay, they're also missing land drops, so the game's about to get deranged.
It's like only for drawing Rona.
Okay,
Yeah,
should I
I
kill
mean-
Denik?
No reason to do anything now.
Wait, yes, there is. No more lies in the card.
Generally, yeah. Or sorry, I meant no reason to. I'm delayed.
Oh, okay.
I said no reason to do it main face.
Oh, yes. Yes. But now I'm going to kill Denik.
Yes. Oh, there's an argument for killing. No, kill Denik.
I think it's supposed to be Kildenic, and I understand that they play Land Rafine will lose the game, but I just think that's our lives. We just accept this.
Not really sure why you put a stop in our draw step, but
Oh, I did not mean to do that. Don't worry. Well, I mean, I guess we can play a Relic and hope something works out somehow. Maybe we should play Titania, honestly.
I think you're supposed to hope they don't have removal and play Titania.
Yeah, I'm with you. That makes
But-
sense.
their hand is 4 relics.
I do love when their hand is 4 relics. Oh no! Not removal. Okay, I've had enough.
Okay.
I could have never seen that happening.
Yeah, I think they cheated, to be honest. They hacked the client.
Yeah. What time would we? How we do it?
Okay, so I would say it's about 3:30 p.m.
Okay.
That isn't true, but that is what I would say.
Sure.
Just so you know.
It's only 1. I guess we can do
Oh,
one.
we can't end on that one.
Yeah. Good point. Good point. Good point.
Don't be ridiculous.
I would say it's about like 3:51.
Okay. You're still in Seattle time.
Hmm.
Yes. Therefore, I'm like plus 3 hours from you or something. That's how
I'm just gonna try to reset Jason again.
I'm not sure how effective these attempts have been.
My desyncing is too powerful.
See, you're like synced.
I famously.
For a moment.
I famously do not like syncs or something. Oh wow, it's Analyst. Now this is an unhinged matchup. Analyst is like an extremely unhinged matchup.
Wait, what am I supposed to do in turn 1?
Top lane.
Okay.
Tiny Bones doesn't do anything versus them.
Well, I understand, but if we end up wanting to go Tiny Bones cut down, we're like just kind of giving damage for nothing. But you know, I understand we might not want to do that. Okay, I kind of want a Tiny Bones cut down.
Like it's not obvious to me that you want to cut down. Wait, no, I think like it's not obvious that you would want to do that rather than play Inti.
Yeah.
Notably, Tiny Bones cut down is very punished into World Souls Rage, and the Analyst doesn't do anything next turn.
No.
Right?
You make a good point. You make a good point. Let's put Inti.
Mm-hmm.
So this matchup is extremely deranged because it's a lot about figuring out what matters and what doesn't matter, and like what to counter and what not to counter, kind of, and not playing into their World Souls, or not playing into their ill-timed explosions. I mean, I guess this is the punish for not going Tiny Bones cut down because now you can't go Relic, go for the throat to follow that up. But whatever.
Yes.
We could just kill one, kill the other.
Yeah, I don't think it's that crazy to just kill both of them.
I mean, I guess if they go like Nissa land, we're a little sad.
I agree.
Yeah, and if they go Nissa land, they'll probably hit Nissa.
How many lands are in their graveyard?
Too many.
5.
What the fuck? Anyway, 5.
5? And they're playing Cavern Goldbane? Yeah, okay, no, you can't let them have that. So I like double removal.
Yeah, I think we should definitely just kill all their stuff.
Back to 20.
Yeah, I don't understand what it means they have Gold Lane Hydra in their deck. If anyone has any idea...
It means that they're playing a bad list. That's what it means.
Like, are they just, like, playing one of it as, like, a B threat in case of Stonebrain or something? Is that the deal here? Like, I've seen people with one Light Up the Night. I don't know.
I think it's like not that complicated. It's just a bad list. Like,
obviously,
yes,
it's bad, but what does it mean?
Well, they have a lot.
The idea is that it's like another fireball, but like shrug, you know?
Like, I'm not saying there's any chance it's correct. I'm just saying, like, what should we infer about the rest of their deck list given they're doing this? That's the question I'm asking.
Do we want to attack and discard Relic?
The rest of their deck is normal.
I kind of want to attack and discard Relic.
I like that.
I like that it makes Inti a 3/3. That's one of the many things I like about this line. Nice. And I think we can get down the tiniest of bones.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't really know what we're waiting for at this point.
Yeah.
It threatens to cast their Goldbane Hydra.
Yes.
That is
You know,
true.
or their Analyst.
Well,
Honestly, casting an Analyst is kind of nice.
I like cast Analyst. That's a nice line. We also could cast their Nissa. Wait, we even have an Elemental, right?
Titania, yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
That is true.
Yeah, Sam, we
The
tried
problem
to
is
fix
that
the
if we attack with Tiny Bones, they get 2 treasures.
Well, that is their last analyst, which is kind of insane.
Yeah. But, it sort of looks like it's going to comically beat us.
No, not really.
Okay,
Or at least not necessarily.
what do you want to do?
Like the thing is, like, yes, the thing to realize is, yes, they can crack analyst and get back a bunch of lands and a bunch of mana, but they can't really kill us.
Well,
Like,
sure.
they don't quite have enough mana here to kill us afterwards. They just like ramp a bunch of mana and like maybe wipe our board, but we can rebuild after that. So like what I want to do here is like probably I think my vote is, I think I would like to cast Rona, cast Slogurk. That's 5 mana. So it taps those 4 lands and has that much untapped, and then like cycle Xander's Lounge.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
And that lets you lets you maybe like have 2 looks for removal for Nissa, which obviously is really good, and also lets you maybe hit an Odawara, which is nice.
Wait, we don't. Oh, I see. So you want me to cycle like on their upkeep or something? Right?
No, I think you should cycle like.
Oh, now.
Maybe.
I think I would do it.
End step. Oh, end step makes a ton of sense. End step makes sense.
Yeah, end step roughly.
Yes.
Like if you had 1 more mana, you could do it on your main phase to try to hit another thing, TM. But
Agreed,
like,
but we don't.
End step is good enough. Yeah.
Okay, well, I had Nodawara, but
Kinda.
not in the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like now they can probably like, go off, do a bunch of stuff, ram a bunch of mana into play, but like they don't generally kill from this position, not with 3 cards in hand.
Well, I'm not expecting them to kill us. Kind of my expectation is, I feel that if our opponent played perfectly, like if our opponent was an expert on Teamer, I don't think we should be able to win from this situation. But I understand that it's not like deterministic. It's just more like.
No, I've won from this situation when I like.
Sorry, you understand that what you said when I said
like,
are consistent observations.
I think
correct?
that there are. Sorry. I've won from this position where it feels like my opponent, where like my opponent is an expert on Teamer.
Okay.
Like I think I disagree with your claim. It is hard. It involves them missing a bit. But like they only have 1 Deluge in the graveyard. I also can't quite see how many lands they have in their graveyard, so I don't know exactly how much mana they have. Different mana amounts, like that is a lot of mana.
Yeah, sorry.
That's
I was
slightly
aware
more
they
than
had
I
tons of
expected.
mana. But I mean, maybe you're right still. I mean, obviously, like, the Deluge could hit. I just sort of think like we need them to hit like close to 7 bad cards. Like we need to happen is like pretty egregious, I think. But I don't know. Cuz
I don't think so. Like basically I think like they can go Deluge into ill-timed explosion here and still lose.
Well, that I think is true. But
that was my claim.
But like what if they just like yeah, I guess. Well, wait. What's in our bin? Maybe you're right. Hold on. Sorry, we get back just Xander's Lounge, but I guess that we can Rustine. Maybe we can get somewhere.
Like, I'm not saying that we're a favorite from this position, right? That's not what I'm claiming. I'm just saying that, like, there are lines. We're not just dead, right? Like, drawing an Urtai off the top would, for example, help a lot.
Well, that's definitely true.
I also thought they had like about 3/4 as much mana as they have, which would matter.
Well, that I think would be a big difference. Yes.
That's not a good start.
Jason, what do you think is good for the Pioneer RCQ season?
I have not been thinking about that because I've been thinking about Standard, and the next thing I'm thinking about is Modern.
Nice.
So,
Andrew, what do you think is good for the
I would
Pioneer
recommend
versus-
creativity from the last PT. If and only if you figure out that Rakdos Vampires is a good matchup for it. But I don't know the trueness of that statement.
Yeah. I think if you're playing a Pioneer season and the format is completely solved and you should play Phoenix or Vampires, and it's not interesting. Whoa, wait. Any Dom Harvey's in the chat?
Any Dom Harvey's in the chat.
Greg, would you like to say
Whoa.
mine?
We are so
The name-
live to win this.
The name on Everyone Lifts is gonna be Roxy.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, Jason, what should I do now?
So remember when I said that remember when I said that Goldbane Hydra means they're playing a bad list? This is what I
Yeah,
meant.
I understand.
But
What should I do?
what you should do now is kill them.
Okay.
You should play Rutstein, get back Tiny Bones, always tap Rona for mana, and then like start Takanuming back, like start using Takanuma to dig through your deck and eventually combo kill them. Except you might run out of time, so just take a bunch of game actions. You always want to tap Rona for mana. You always want to get back a cheap legend with Takanuma, and you always want to like bounce and replay Slogurk to get back Takanuma.
Okay. I'm not sure I understand
Just keep going.
what exactly is going to happen here, because I don't have a, like, what's the...
Takanuma getting back this Rona is mana neutral. Bouncing
Sure.
and replaying Slogurk is mana neutral. Everything you do is mana neutral as long as you are just channeling Takanumas to get back 2 mana legends, and as long as you are hitting enough lands to bounce and replay Slogurk.
Sure.
So all you need to do from this point is hit 2 more channel lands, 2 more Takunumas or Order and then you go through your deck. Like actually deterministically go through your deck once you find once you find 3 channel lands. And once you do that, you combo them, and they're dead.
Okay. Well, I have Vial Smasher now, I guess. That helps, right?
Oh, for the record, yeah, you were supposed to play the Rona here, like cast Rona, trigger on the stack, untap Rona, tap it for mana again, so that you can guarantee that each time you Takanuma, you can get a mana positive legend.
Okay, I understand what you mean. Yeah, my clock minutes are going to be a limitation here very rapidly, I think. I think extremely rapidly. I think I might not be able to combo them due to the clock, but it does seem like they might be dead.
I agree that you might not be able to combo them through the clock. I think that
Wait, play Slogurk
it is
first.
possible.
Tap Rona for
You should play
green and
Slogurk first.
I can just play it and it'll let me...
I think that it is possible that like versus analyst you lose like as much as 20 percentage points of value for the fact that you can't combo them on the arena.
Well, you might be right, although...
Rona.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine, you have a Rona.
Yeah, I do have a Rona. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't what I wanted, but fair enough. I guess
You wanted to...
I want to flip mana, obviously. Sorry. I'm definitely going to time out of this.
You want to bounce the Inti, but yeah.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. It's. I think if I had like 3 minutes on the clock to think about it, I might be able to execute this, but I definitely can't in this situation.
Sure.
Especially since I don't normally do this, since I don't play the Vial Smasher.
Yes, this is a very important part of the analyst matchup. This is why I play. Yeah, you just let us okay, yeah. But this is why I play the combo piece basically.
Well, I understand, but you're not going to sell me on it with this game because I just mostly think our opponent played like 87 egregious cards that shouldn't be in their deck. And like, if your argument is
sure, but you could imagine a point where they like. Just imagine that if you let them untap here, they like play Virtue, World Souls Rage, you die,
But
right?
we shouldn't have even
Like
gotten to this point.
in that situation, yeah, you would like to combo them.
But okay, my argument is that if our opponent's list was playable, which it clearly isn't, then this point would not have been reached, right? We just like they would have done better stuff to disrupt us on their last turn.
I have reached this point against playable lists.
Yeah.
I have reached this point many times against very playable lists.
Oh god damn it! I don't know how to get to stop doing that.
But just play Tiny Bones and I don't know.
Yeah.
You need to hold full control.
Well, I can't. Yeah.
Got him.
Okay, I guess I can pass the turn. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very annoying.
Yeah, like you can pass the turn. Like
I just mostly think this situation.
arena clock is a big issue for this matchup.
Yeah. Like, it just seems to me that if our opponent's list had like any good cards in it, they should have like done some stuff to us that would not have allowed us to do that on our last turn, and certainly this game. Which I'm not saying this could never possibly happen against another.
I think,
but
I think you are overestimating the consistency of Teamer Analyst, which is I think something that a lot of people do, where like Teamer what the big weakness of Teamer Analyst is that it is not actually that consistent of a deck. There are a lot of ways that your deck can go wrong, and like usually the ways that you go wrong is like, oh, you wrath the board, and like you have a bunch of mana in play and you have a memory deluge that you can like spend a couple turns digging, so it doesn't really matter that like you're inconsistent, but the inconsistencies still are there, and it like actually matters versus Slogurk.
Yeah, it is definitely awkward that it's hard to get a reasonable simulation of this on Arena.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to do about it. It kind of seems like we're dead now. But I don't know. Like, because, again, I understand...
For the record, I still believe you have... I believe that, like, if you untap from this position, you would still have lethal.
No. I understand that.
Like, in real life, if you could combo.
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand all of that. I believe in the actual game we were playing, we were dead. The statement that we would win in real life is obviously true.
Yeah.
That is fair.
That's like not the claim I'm making. I'm just discussing like the actual game.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's a classic paper only win, as chat points out. Maybe I could do something with maybe rusting for it is fast enough or something that comes like a little faster, but I don't think I can do it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just have to try to do some stuff.
Is there a Rutstein in our bin?
I think so, right? I'm pretty sure there was just one in play before.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So
yes.
I think
yes.
I think it's just a very easy.
You
kill.
could go like play Rutstein. You could play
like Rutstein, Vile Smasher.
You can play Rutstein, play GURK, go for the throw at your GURK, get back Takanuma. Like you can't get back both Vile Smasher and Takanuma. Vile Smasher and Rutstein without getting a Takanuma in between. So you do need to go like GURK, kill your own GURK.
Yes. Oh no! Fuck! Oh my god! Stupid arena. Sorry, I am very annoyed.
Yeah, arena's hard.
Well,
yeah,
no, I mean,
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
I wouldn't stress about it. Okay, go over the throw your own GURK.
Yeah.
I think you don't have enough mana anymore, but
yeah, I think I beefed it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. But I might be able to win the actual game. That is true. Like, our situation is actually not that bad.
I think you should concede.
Okay. I mean, I can concede. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty bad.
We sort of really reached an egregious state. Yeah, I mean, maybe if I got really good at the arena mechanics, I could execute it. I don't know. It's very hard.
I agree it is very hard, and like, yeah, I don't think this is a reasonable matchup on arena. Like okay, sideboard wise, obviously you want Dures's Tidebinder or Urtai. I do not like Lily versus them.
Wait, I do.
I don't like Lily or Shieldred versus them.
I do not like Shieldred. Although I kind of like Lily because I think you want to kill their guys, and I think you don't want to have a million removal spells that are super narrow in. So I think Lily's way to kill their guys that does something else is kind of valuable. But I don't think it's amazing.
Instant speed removal is like the thing is like you want to kill them their guys mostly instant speed, or at least like the good analyst players will, though obviously our opponent probably isn't one, will not like run out analyst on turn 2 as much in this
that's
matchup.
True. I do agree with that.
Obviously, I would keep the Vile Smasher in paper. Like you could argue that you shouldn't have it here because you're not ever going to combo anyways. But
I mean, I can even do it so that we'd have a better sense of what like may have happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess this is fine.
I think the Lily is free discarding their lands is kind of fiction.
Yeah, I also think that's fictional.
Like the game will go long enough, they'll get all their fetch lands into the bin. Like.
Yeah, but it also means that like the thing is like, it means that the Lily plus is worse, right?
Yeah.
Like Lily, you bring in against, for example, control to pressure their hand, and like pressuring their hand is less real against analyst.
Yeah, I mean it's weird because they do often have a lot of crap in their hand.
Yeah.
But I also do think like the Inti thing is super messed up. I don't know.
Nice.
And I'm sorry if Jason is frustrated by my poor execution on arena.
I don't think Jason is frustrated.
I am not okay. I am not frustrated at all by your like. Just let me make that clear, right? Like, this is just something that happens on arena. I'm aware it happens on arena.
Yeah.
It's just like I want to make it clear because like I know there are a lot of people that disagree with me on how good the analyst matchup is for GURK. Notably Tristan World disagrees with me on this, and we may be playing some matches to settle this disagreement in the near future. But I feel strongly that like analyst is a good matchup for GURK, and that people are not playing it well.
What should I discard? Is it Turn the Earth?
Wait, why
backup
wouldn't
Inti?
it be second Inti?
Well, if our first
I think
Inti
backup
dies, we might
Inti
want a
is
second
better.
Inti. But maybe that's fictional.
Yeah, but we might want to turn the Earths.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, let's discard Inti. You guys are right. And then I'm just gonna play Boseiju and play Inti.
Yeah. That seems pretty good.
And then like loot end step, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, click that.
Interesting. Slogurk?
I think Slogurk.
I would discard Odawara.
Okay, that sounds reasonable also.
Yeah.
It's close.
Well, I mean, it's weird because if we don't find a land, we will be extremely punished. We obviously really want our land drops, but we also just like probably will. So, and I don't think I should turn them here. I think I should untap.
Yeah.
I would turn. I would
You
turn.
would turn? Okay.
I think like it's good to turn them. Like
our
the
mana's
mana
pretty
usage
limited.
is very.
Yeah.
It's like quite relevant, I think.
Well, to me, like what's good about turning in general is that like it forces them to invest mana before you. Okay, well that's an insane draw. Boy, this is very good for us.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do some stuff. I mean, I guess I just play Relic, Slogurk, go for the throat, go?
Do you want to go for the throat in response to their land trigger in case they have second Nissa?
Oh, maybe. That seems maybe right.
That lets them more easily play. I think that that lets them more easily play ill times though.
That's true. Maybe just blast it.
Yeah. In fact, that kind of makes the ill time perfect because they also don't kill their Nissa. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just like fire it off.
Okay, yeah.
So.
Yeah. It also like it's only relevant if they like have the second Nissa, right? Which is not that often. Whereas like giving them an extra mana maybe lets them like deluge as well, right? Yeah. Like imagine their only land in hand is a fetch land.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think that Greg is right, though, that, like, because them slamming Nissa on turn 3 is weird, it sort of should increase our mental probability they have second Nissa.
Yeah.
But I think we just kind of have to live with that. Okay. Well, let's live.
I don't think it's that
But
weird.
You can wait.
I guess that's true. Good call.
Yeah, they don't know how big your Slogurk is right now.
Right. I mean, it's probably not 7 big, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, if they don't know whether your
it's
Slogurk
clearly
is a, like you could have a Takenuma, right? And that, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So...
What if you go Rutstein, Rona, Rutstein, Slogurk, play Takenuma?
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, I was wondering if we wanted to get Inti into the mix. Is the main thing I was trying to figure out. But that seems kind of hard to do.
I don't think you need to.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wait, so I guess I need to tap... Okay.
It'll do it for you.
No, it won't.
Oh, it won't.
It will tap the artifact first,
Yeah.
and then it will ask me which one I want to pay with.
Yeah.
Mm. And then, yeah, I like the legend rule. That makes a lot of sense. And then I guess we're in a pretty reasonable spot.
Yeah.
Yep. And if they ill-timed again, you just get to pick up Rutstein and Slogurk.
Oh, they get destroyed. They ill-timed again, they like lose the game. I mean, I don't think ill-timed is very good against Slogurk, generally speaking.
Yeah, but I think sometimes you lose are by playing it into it too much.
Agreed. You should have it on your mind, for sure.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. In fact, one way to put it is that one way you lose to analysts is by making their explosions too well timed.
Nice.
I don't know. That could just go back in their hand, or I guess start by cycling.
I think we should cycle.
Yeah.
I don't really know what we'll do from there, but yeah, maybe bounce their thing. I don't hate bouncing their thing. Oh, they're probably dead or something. Wait.
For once, yeah, I feel like not. Oh wait, yeah, this is literal lethal by bouncing your own Rutstein,
yeah,
right?
Just Rutstein, it's just easy. I bet I can do this one.
Okay, yeah.
It's a classic. I bet I can do this one angle, Greg.
Go.
Get ready for some clicking.
So cast this.
Yep.
And at this point, you can just let auto tap you, basically, because like you can never get to less than 2 mana.
Right. Okay. Nice. Good call on that. Skanas Rustine. And then it will waste some of my mana, but it's fine. Okay.
No, it's just still fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this loop does seem quite doable.
Are you ready to click through this 20 more times?
Yeah, you know. I think I can maybe do that in time. I don't know exactly how much time it will give me. But this is fast. The other loop is egregious. Well, also, we have outs that our opponent concedes, is another important fact to consider.
Yeah.
You love to have some nice concession outs, you know? God, and see, it's just so unfortunate because I'm just not an arena, you know, enthusiast. I'm not practiced with my arena mechanics.
Do you want me to take over? I'm not sure I could do much better, but...
No, it's fine. Well, I have a timeout in
You
the
should
bank.
just be able to
That's
tell
big, that's
Arena
big.
to do a loop.
Yeah, you could consider emoting a good game.
Wait. I actually, I think my stream host would really not like it if I did that, Greg.
I wonder if that makes them more or less likely to concede.
I don't know, but I did it just for you, Greg.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Ron Rutstein combo is not arena viable.
Yeah.
Certainly. Would you say that the combo was relevant this game?
Well, I mean,
I would
my
say
honest
no,
answer
but-
is I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like we would have found a way to win this one, if I'm being honest. Like,
Yeah.
do you really think we would have lost this one? I don't know.
Especially because Vile Smasher would have been like...
I don't, but
something
I don't know.
else.
Right. If especially if my Smash was a real card, yeah.
I think I engaged in. I think I engaged in some hyperbole earlier, but I do legitimately think that you lose at least 5% in the team or analyst matchup if you don't have a combo in your deck.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what I can tell you is this, okay? I certainly am not, you know, an expert with the combo by any means. I certainly think it's very plausible that I'm missing lines relative to you. I like grant all of that. I grant that the data I have is flawed. But what I can tell you is that within the last week, I have fought Tristan in this matchup with Vile Smasher in my deck, and I tracked when I could, and I did not see combos ever against Tristan. But like, you're certainly better at it than I am. Like, I'm not denying that. So,
Oh,
like,
are those matches of you versus Tristan why Tristan thinks that GURK is not a favorite to analysts?
No, Tristan's fought several different people.
I'm very
one
curious.
Of them is actually
Because-
the case. I am roughly 4 of
Okay.
them, but I think Tristan has a lot more than 4. Also, I think he might be right. Warning, but I'm not sure.
Ooh, can we commentate the Jason
Well,
matchups on stream?
we'll see if I can convince him.
Well, like, obviously, maybe the crowd and him update. Mostly, like, the thing is,
I don't
know I'm not playing it perfectly. Like, it's not like I'm playing the match. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm certainly not missing any combos ever. But also, like, okay, it's not like I would have missed the combo we just had here. Like, that isn't what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, like, it's like maybe I'm missing the weird and complicated combos that require a lot of shit, or maybe I'm not setting up the combo right turns in advance. Like, that's all very possible. I just
Wow,
yeah.
the rope hasn't even started. I guess because you're still taking.
Oh,
game
also.
actions.
So the other thing is, like, the combo comes up more
Yeah,
when
at
you
some
get
point you
like
can,
deep
like,
into the
attack
late
even.
game, because you like the way you beat analysts is you kind of like keep time walking them roughly with like Urtais and such, or Urtais and Odawaras and Nissas, and then like so you get like into the late game where you like have delayed their combo many turns, or like delayed their actual kill many turns, but haven't actually like fully cut it off. So you need actually a way to win there after they've gained a lot of life, and like you need to instantly kill them, and that's when the combo is relevant most. Also, I will note the combo, despite being bad for the clock on Arena, is good for the clock in paper. And as it turns out, that is very relevant to this matchup in paper.
I think T-Bar should sideboard spot removal not to stop the combo, but because it's good, right? Like Abrade famously is.
Well, yeah, Abrade is excellent.
Abrade's really good.
Yeah.
Like I think Abrade is the card I'm scared about like most as GURK.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, to be honest, I sort of actually make a slightly more general claim. I think, for the most part, in all circumstances, spot removal is actually better against GURK than Sweepers is.
Oh yeah, pick your poison also quite good, I think. But I mean, normally Abrade just kills like,
I agree.
Literally every card in our deck. That's why it's good, including the best one, which is Relic.
Am I allowed to mulligan this, Jason? This is a mull matchup, right?
I think you're like, this is close. I might keep this.
I mean, I'll keep it if you tell me to. You're the expert.
I would keep it.
Okay. In all seriousness, though, if you do money match Tristan, yeah, you gotta let us commentate it. That sounds great.
Yeah.
We'll stream the hell out of that.
Yeah.
We'll get some like pre-match interviews going.
Ooh yeah.
We can kind of like build up some sort of grudge.
Warning: it would be on Cockatrice.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't care.
Because I am not playing this matchup on any other online interface.
Okay, warning: Andrew doesn't care.
What? It sounds great.
Fine. I'm just gonna whine about it being on Cockatrice like at least thrice.
You can make like snide comments like roughly every 5th sentence.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pass.
Yeah.
But yes, overall, what I can tell you is Tristan's fought a lot of people in this matchup. I'm a small amount of them. Also, to be clear, I think in my match with Tristan, I like split them. But I also didn't combo a single time. Interesting. What am I supposed to do now?
I think you're supposed to kill the Nissa.
Okay.
How many lands are in their graveyard? It's like at most 2, right?
It's 3.
Oh, it's 3. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you still kill the Nissa. Like,
yeah.
If they just like cast Explosive Vegetation plus, like that's fine.
Oh, genius.
Mostly.
All right.
Oh, or both.
Both is
good.
Both is good.
Can you play a match or two against the Hydra? I mean, I suppose you can, Alan. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. It's probably better content the ladder. I don't know if Greg and Jason are willing to stay up, but
I think this is my last match.
Okay, Greg needs to go to sleep.
Yeah, I had some jet lag issues last night where I didn't sleep.
That makes sense.
Well.
Okay, I guess I should play Relic and pass.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I do like the idea though that if Alan fought the Hydra,
how do you feel about playing the Takenuma?
Oh, you just want to play Relic and nothing. That's reasonable.
Or as in like, how do you feel about playing out Takenuma? Because I kind of want to.
Okay, I wanted to too, but I thought you were saying not to. Sorry.
I think there was a lag issue.
Okay, great.
Oh no! I was saying to do it because yeah.
Yeah. What I do think is funny though is that if you fought someone you knew and like you reached a state where you knew you could combo an arena, you could just have an agreement. Like it's actually fine. Like Jason, I actually think you actually could conceivably fight Tristan on arena with the understanding that just like if you good game a mode, Tristan concedes. Something like that. Don't abuse it.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I don't want there to be like random things where like I'm just taking a long non-deterministic turn, and like, you know, who knows if I have lethal? But then I run out of clock in the middle. You know?
Yeah, the non-deterministic ones, that's true. That's a beat. Speaking of running a clock, I am going to time out in this match, which is kind of a nice feature. But, you know.
Okay, we get to see if the opponent is a good analyst player or not a good analyst player.
I'm not sure that we don't already know the answer to that particular question, if I'm being honest.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. We get to see another aspect of whether they're good or not.
I prefer that.
Okay, they passed.
Yeah, so I guess we untap.
Literally.
And I guess I pass back. Maybe I should just play Relic.
It's not like you have anything else to do.
Yeah, if they respond to the relic.
Oh, it's a disaster.
It's a disaster.
Okay, let's pass.
Okay.
Like, if you had drawn something good to play, then maybe you don't pass, but like...
Yeah, what I don't like about this game is it does kind of seem like they can just sit there as long as they want, and we might just, like, lose the Golding Hydra. But,
yeah, this is why I don't know if the hand was a keep.
Well, it certainly didn't work out. I don't know if it was a keep either.
I mean, do you want to fire off the Urtai? Like...
On what?
I don't know. They will just like get a handful of lands. They don't.
Maybe just killing the Hydras actually is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
I kind of think we need to.
I would not fire off Urtai.
Okay, well.
Okay, well maybe it's wrong. I don't know. Sorry. The problem is at this point, Jason's lag is such that we actually can't communicate.
Yeah.
Because I have 3 minutes on the arena clock.
Yeah.
Which is a really nice aspect of what's happening.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Well, I'm definitely not confident this was right at all. I mean, I was hoping they would cast a spell this turn that wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
So we could just like block with your tie, but. Well, yeah. I mean.
I do now, after seeing that was a key roll, to disbelieve Jason's statement that this is a mulligan matchup.
Yeah. Well, okay, wait. Basically, Jason, so you're aware of the relic...
No, I think that was supposed to be a mulligan.
Okay. Jason's coming around to mulliganing it. Gotcha.
Okay. The relic double what?
You saw the relic double cut down hand, right?
No, I said it was close.
No, I understand, but do you know the hand I'm referring to?
Yes.
Okay, the relic double cut down hand was one of the most confusing hands I've ever discussed with people that I respect. Because I asked Alan and he said to mulligan it, and I asked Matt and he said to keep it.
Whoa.
And that set of results meant that I determined that it was unknowable whether him.
Whoa, wait, sorry. Oh. Wait, sorry. I don't actually know what this hand is. I thought you were referring to the one that we had earlier.
Oh no, sorry.
What was the hand?
You have seen this hand, but the hand is relic cut down all lands post board against Convoke on the draw. I think. That's the hint.
Keep.
Okay, so the situation is,
you keep.
You said keep.
Snap keep.
Alan said mulligan, despite the fact that Alan's never mulliganed any hand in his entire life. And MSJ said keep, despite the fact that MSJ's never kept any hand his whole life. So that was a very confusing set of results. But anyway.
Uh-huh. Classic ill-timed explosion divination. I'm expecting to die to World Soul's Rage.
Oh, don't worry.
Certainly.
We're gonna die without a World Soul's Rage.
I mean, at least we can kill the 14/14 pretty trivially.
Oh, okay, sure.
Well, yeah, then later I heard from Jason that I just assumed that Jason was correct. Obviously, that was what happened. But until then, I was in a state of just deep uncertainty.
I don't know. Like the reason why I would mulligan, the reason I would keep like 4 lands cut down relic is like, I don't know. You draw anything, any like thing against Convoke, and that hand is fine. Like I assume the lands don't do anything.
Yeah.
If any of the lands do anything, it's not even close.
No, I think
like,
they were
even
like
a
normal
triumph.
ones.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we have seen the card World Soul Rage out of them.
We have. So I think I'm dead now, and I'm not sure what to do about it.
Yeah, happens.
All right.
I don't. Yeah, in retrospect, I don't think this hand was like keepable, but whatever.
I mean, it looked awful, but you know.
That's really funny.
That doesn't really tell me anything. Okay, this was an unhinged stream.
This is a great stream.
Oh no, unhinged is not a negative thing.
Oh, I know.
Are you claiming it was a hinge stream?
No.
This was a desynced stream.
Yeah. But
No. This was.
but I hope everyone enjoyed seeing one of the leading world experts on GURK explain some GURK nonsense with us here. We will be back Friday with anything. It will go.
Yeah, anything will go.
I don't know what will be going yet. I think there's some buns in the fire. We'll get back to you. But we've got some things in mind.
Do we know this person?
Yes, you should rate them.
Okay.
They're great.
Okay, nice.
And but Jason, thanks for joining us once again. Love having you as a guest as always.
Jason, if people want to follow you and see some of your content, where should they
love
look?
being on here. I am Jason ILTG everywhere on like social stuff, like Twitter, Discord, whatever. And I guess like if you see me in the wild on Arena or Magic Online, I'll be Jason Yee 4273. But always a pleasure being here. Pleasure testing with you for this PT. Pleasure seeing you do absolutely amazing.
Likewise.
As well. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I actually have not hit Jason yet with
you guys should play. Thank you. But yeah, you should listen to Azax in chat clearly and play some Neoform because I need to learn Modern, and that's clearly what I'm going to be registering for.
Okay, well now we
PTM
just have to end
so.
the stream. I mean, we're gonna let you chat some more, but unfortunately, those have to be the last words you get to say. We're gonna raid Raced
MTG, the Lotus Master.
The Lotus Master playing some chill Lotus Leagues with it looks like Strix Proctor. So, oh, your pack! Oh, wait, good point. Hold on, we gotta, Clarm is owed a pack.
Oh no.
Unraid.
The pack.
The pack. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, where is this I think is Alchemy Horizons? Nice. Okay, you know what, it'll be a mythic pack.
Due to the delay?
Due to the fact that we almost forgot.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ooh.
Fire it off.
Nice. Let's open this mythic pack.
Mythic pack.
I don't really know the implications of being a mythic pack.
It'll have a mythic inside of it.
I see.
Ooh, look at all these cards. Earth Cult Elemental. Knoll Hunter. I love Knoll Hunter. Wow, look, that gets a one-time boon. Gate to Manorborn. And our mythic is
right.
Ancient
I
Copper
forgot
Dragon.
Boon was a mechanic.
That card I think is valuable IRL because Commander or something. So
Not the best.
Yeah. Oh, good uncommon wild card. Nice.
Not the best ancient dragon.
What would you say is the best ancient dragon?
You misspelled raid.
I like the black one. Oh no, the white one was really messed up in limited. Right.
Yeah. Well, I do kind of think they're all messed up.
They all were pretty messed up, yeah.
Although I guess this is probably the worst one in limited, honestly. But
yeah, but like the red one wasn't that messed up.
It was just a big dragon.
I remember just having a really good sealed game involving my opponent like attacking me with an ancient black dragon, or it's not called black dragon, but the black one, like twice, and me somehow surviving that and killing them.
All right. On that note, I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Happy Gurking. See you all Friday.
See you Friday, System Magic out.